After fleeing Arcanics, the group heads through the woods and to Galt. From there, the trek was made up to Bluevine, on the way meeting a stranger who referred to himself as the Walker, or a Walker, more or less. Cautious eyes peered him, seeming to know more than he should, ultimately giving Ahab a fortune, and the group small nuggets of kind of wisdom and advice. This fortune reads out, "The blood of the mark matters most, a son of two bloods, intertwined by destiny and hardship. Forged under fire, he must slay the one who must bear the flame in the place of dragons, surrounded by shards of the Overlord. This will start the beginning of a new age of power and prosperity." With the knowledge of how to use this information lying in the venture before you, Duvok is now on a search for a new companion, tries to break a potential pickpocket, leading to insanity and death after an unfortunate mistake. The group, having bared witness to the spider corpse upon the ground, cleaning up the horse at this point. Is there anything you guys are going to do while just, like, standing there, having seen the horse just crush this person alive?
Can I just bury him in bread and just leave?
Bury him in bread?
Conjure food.
Yeah, conjure food.
I'd be like, damn, what a shame that he fell off his horse and got squished.
By bread.
That's a good. Yeah,
Crushed him to death.
Bread crushed him.
Does he have, like, I forget what we hit him with. Would it be very obvious by inspection that he didn't die from a horse?
Yeah, I hit him with a hatchet pretty hard.
Yeah, so
okay,
the
you
only
would probably
confusing
see
part...
that.
Yeah, so right here would be a hatchet wound. Not so much a hatchet wound. There would be no wound left because it was a complete separation from this joint right here. Arm laying on the ground. Hatchet was smashed down. The horse would mostly be fine though. So.
In fact, it's more than fine because of my animal handling.
That's true. Yes. You got
There's a nat 20, I think.
Maybe we should just torch this corpse then.
I mean, I can use chill touch to rot it away.
Oh, we could do that.
I mean,
Or toll the
think it would
dead.
be,
Is it
Like,
is this
identifiable still?
I don't know. Well, bones take longer to rot. The flesh.
They
the
couldn't
bones would
identify him
probably...
by just the bones, though, right? And I doubt they have, like, dental records.
he's not important enough to do that with.
Yeah, he was fucking. If we just bury him, it's probably fine. But we don't have any ways to
I'm
get.
down to give him a proper burial.
Have we run into anyone else on this road? Like, how do we know sort of like the traffic? Like, could someone run into us in the next hour, for example, while we're burying them?
It is a possibility, but it's not going to be. You probably have like maybe like a 10% chance that somebody will see you in the next hour.
Okay. We probably don't need everyone burying him, so I'll go like further back down the road just a little bit. I'll still be within eyesight, and I'll just wait in case someone comes up the road from left later.
Okay.
I'll head the other direction.
Does anyone have a shovel?
That is a pretty good question.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
No, I don't. Maybe I should have. I look at my book. Maybe I should have gotten mold earth as one of my cantrips.
I think burning him and leaving the charred bones is plenty. No one cares who he is.
I mean, yeah, burning or rotting would work pretty quickly.
Those are both cantrips, right? So
Yeah.
Yes, chill touch, toll the
I
dead,
mean,
or
it's just
both.
kind of our flavor if we would prefer to torch him or decay him. I honestly think both are completely satisfactory.
They're both, yeah. I don't.
Working on
right
those.
there.
You got this,
those.
I'm gonna grab my yakisoba. I'll be back. Like a minute.
Can I
It's
just-
literally just sitting ready.
Yeah.
Would I be able to just like? I know chill touch technically says creature within range, but can I just chill touch the corpse until it like? Can I just like rot the wound and like rot like specific areas until it's like just bones? I guess.
Yeah, give me just a charisma check to see how well you do on basically rendering this this corpse unknowable.
Not great.
It
not
takes
great.
you a while, but it's not really a failure. It just takes a lot longer than you would hope. I'm gonna roll for something real quick.
We could probably burn it too after rotting it. Just throw in both, but
I'm fine not bothering with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it would throw them off how long it took them to die, right? If there's unnatural
Yeah.
to
rotting,
make
right?
matters short, you spend like 5-10 minutes. If you can cast a chill touch every 10 times in 1 minute.
Take a break for a minute or so.
Yeah, and then you absolutely desecrate this corpse, unable for it to be recognizable after 5 minutes, basically.
I'm gonna then can I then just like, so now it's bones, right?
Yeah.
Can I then cast gust in random directions on the bones to like spread it around?
Yeah, sure. With
It's not like we killed a noble,
Yeah.
but okay.
Yeah, you just spend a little bit of time chucking these bones, gusting them into certain directions, just scattering them about, leading to bones would be near and about. Mostly, you're at this point you've stopped giving a shit. And are ready to progress on the way.
Nice job, guys. We totally brought a man to salvation.
Ooh. I have no clue who you're talking about. Let's move on.
I get on the horse.
There's a lot of traffic on this trail today. We're behind.
Traffic, yep.
Yep.
Adventure awaits.
Huzzah.
Okay. We'll see if you encounter any adventure on your road. Which you guys fucking might. Let's see what happens.
While he's figuring this out, I want to share something with the party. I realized after what happened to Clyde, the only lesson we can and should take away from it is that we have to horrifically mutilate any corpse that we think is a corpse of the person we're trying to kill.
Agreed. We got a double tap every time.
Yeah.
I fucking cut his thumb off, man. We need a.
I know, no, I'm surprised, but I think, nemaybe just
next
decapitation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next time we just threaten to rot their body and like do it on like we just keep rotting it until they wake up or they're just dead. Or burning. That might keep them alive a little longer and wake them up.
We'll just start
Whatever the case, we'll just
looting
make
the
sure they're
brains.
dead from here on out.
Yeah.
We could we could cut the aboleth brains with other brains, so we get more bang for our buck.
I don't know if that's how that works.
So it's like
It
cutting
could be.
drugs.
I have no clue.
We need it.
It's a little less potent.
Yeah, you're watering down your fucking drugs, basically.
We're gonna get fucked. Oh, he's drinking this the Croy.
Kill yourself.
Shut the fuck up.
Good.
Bless you.
You see like a few general kind of soldier-like people walk by. You see, of course, horsebound carriages as well.
I'll be right back.
And for the most part, it seems pretty simple. You think that this because of the way the trail is just so walked over. There seems to be not a lot of dangerous sights or anything like that. And of course, most of the carriages that you happen upon seem to be guarded pretty heavily as well. So, okay, give me a perception check though, Dubuk.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing really comes to your vision. Really. It's mostly just a pretty quiet. Right now it's a little bit rainy. You see the clouds kind of peering up above, starting to get a little bit darker in the sky, seeming to drizzle just a tiny bit on this otherwise pretty temperate day. But for the most part, it seems pretty simple. You do see in the deep horizon line what looks to be these great giant walls that span over kind of the rippling kind of grassland before you. You would assume that it would probably take, with how kind of clear it is in the day, your view line is pretty far out. You think that it might take maybe a few more hours at least to walk there. And at this point, we're about hitting afternoon, nearly 4 or 5 p.m. So.
All right.
Huzzah! Adventure! We found it!
As far as... Since we haven't really been in a big city since shit's gone down, it might not hurt us to sort of push journey to a little later today and try to enter town later in the evening. Just a little more undercover.
You said it's like 5 and we're getting like real close, right?
We're a few hours away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we get there by 10 or something, I would guess.
I wouldn't be against it. Do we know, would a big city like this have like a curfew at all? Like, do they close off entrance at any point during the day, or is it 24/7?
That's a good question.
We'll just say, give me just in general intelligence checks. I know it's pretty hard, but
nope, sounds good.
Okay. You think that possibly they would have to do a little bit of just like general checking in on you, just to make sure you aren't carrying illicit, contraband basically into their city, but they're not gonna possibly do anything crazy. Just ensuring that the law is kept. So
okay, that's fair.
Well, does anyone have any contraband?
Not that I'm
Let me check real fast, actually.
I guess
I'm good.
well, I'm not. I guess nothing. I guess nothing explicit. It's just strange things to have that would probably raise questions, but
yeah,
nothing explicit.
It's fine. We're just adventurers.
Well, I mean, don't we have the? Well, I don't know if Ahab would be willing to spend this, but we could theoretically put some stuff in the ring at least for like an hour while we're entering, right?
That's true. Yeah, if anyone had anything they were worried about.
Our customs wallet.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Do you want to camp now, or do you want to try to enter the city under cover of night?
I think there's probably going to be front guards anyway, so I don't think we're afforded many advantages to coming in at night, but I figure worst case, they either tell us to fuck off because it's curfew, or we go sleep until morning, so like it doesn't matter much to me. But my vote is we just go in as soon as possible.
All right.
That's fair. What's the, forgive me if you already said it, but the like traffic right now of people entering the city? Like, is there like a queue? Is it just like people just kind of...
We are hours away. We
yeah.
Oh, we don't see the entrance gate yet? Oh, okay.
You don't see the entrance gate yet. He just sees, you see more of like
just
the
the
top
walls.
of the giant wall, basically.
It's Blessing Say.
Yeah, basically the 2 images that I posted at 5:30, more or less look of what Fairhaven looks like.
Okay,
So,
fair. In that
David.
case, I vote to wait till we see what the gate's looking like. If there's a big queue, I'm down to just like we could just like mix in with them and go through. If there's like nobody going in the city at all, and it's just like low hours or whatever, might as well just I'd be fine waiting. I don't mind too much either way.
Yeah.
I don't have contraband, so
In any case, I think I'm comfortable at least getting closer to figure things out.
then we'll see what Ahabi wants.
Okay. Don't know how long James is going to be until he gets back. But we'll say that you guys quiet down for the evening. Or sorry. Are you guys pushing on or not? Sorry. I didn't.
Pushing on.
Pressing
Or at least
forward.
to,
It's not a
pressing
problem.
on.
at least to
pressing on.
see the rest of the gate in like the
Okay.
city.
Yeah, you guys were able to push on for a few more hours. Your horses seem to be a little bit getting on a little bit more of the tired side, but you think if you're able to push them for these last few hours, getting them to a nice stable is kind of worth the trade-off. Progressing on, you start to go through simple farmlands, quite a bit of farmlands. That goes on for about, I would say, 45 minutes, perhaps, of just seeing general farmlands outside the walls, before you start to get to see the more rustic, nicer homes on the outside of the walls. Even the outside, which could be considered the slums for most cities, seem to be pretty upkept. It looks like a generally nice place, and as you get closer to the wall, you would see.
Sorry, I went into a coma. I'm back.
Okay. It's fine. You had zoned out for a few hours, and you guys are now approaching the walls of Fairhaven, upon which you see, a carriage or two currently right now at the gates. The assumption could possibly be that most people enter and leave through the trains, kind of having a locked system in which they didn't have to really worry so much about the in and out of the average person. So. Is there anything specifically you guys look to do as you guys are approaching it? Nearing about, we'll say 8:30 or so.
So
While you were gone, James, Duncan proposed the idea of possibly either entering town later at night, waiting, or going now. Particularly if you have any contraband, we could also maybe hide it in your ring before we enter. None of us believe we do, but anyhow, that's what we were kind of up to while you were gone.
What would be considered contraband?
I have no idea.
Drugs.
Can I do a check? Oh, drugs.
Drugs, possibly insane amounts of specific produce that you would want to go through. Like, if you're bringing in a merchant's, caravan, they're going to check to make sure that you're a merchant. You have the right paperwork to do so.
Can I just take all my dream lily and drink it all?
oh my god,
You want to take all your dream lily?
it's gonna fucking OD.
No?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm joking. Yeah, so I guess we could take it into the ring. What things do you guys need do you guys want to store to free up weight?
I
mean,
guess
it's only as it's a 40-foot diameter, the ring, so
okay.
it's like a big room.
Put all the horses in there.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah. As far as me go, basically all the stuff that belonged to Clyde, I think I might want to put in there, like his thumb, his book, his dad's books, maybe the brains.
The thumb wouldn't rot in there because it's tiny.
Yeah, I suppose it's probably getting on. I could probably, actually, I'm gonna toss the thumb if that's all right.
Yeah, you can toss the thumb.
Unless anyone really wants it.
There's a bunch we could do magically with it, probably like way later if we were better wizards, but it's not going to survive that long.
No.
What you could do, one of the things you can do is you could take off the fingernail, just even ripping off the fingernail and keeping just the actual fingernail itself for any.
Or the bones, right?
I'll deglove it.
Oh, you're gonna deglove the fucking.
I was gonna just let it rot naturally. Put it in a bag and just let
It's gonna
it.
smell like ass, though.
That's not gonna, and it's not gonna look
Naturally
good.
smells like ass, though.
I'm gonna just rip off the fingernail and toss the rest, and someone else can have the rest if they want it.
I am going to share something with you, James.
Can I just chill touch after you rip off the nail? Can I just chill touch the finger and just keep the bones?
Sure, you can rot away all of the gross shit.
Yeah. What are you gonna share with me? M-Dog.
It should be now something. I'm double checking. There you go.
Oh yeah, we should probably put the eyes in the rings, shouldn't we? Because
Maybe.
we don't want those being taken like in our sleep, right?
Yeah.
If there's someone who knows something.
That could be quite bad.
So I just shared with you. It should be in your actors tab. basically able to move things into the ring, having cargo as well. So.
1 second. Aboleth eyes. 3 or 4.
Sea monster eyes, you mean?
Okay. Actors tab, you said?
Yeah. Do you see possibly a folder named Companions?
Oh, ring, yeah.
So now if you open it and go to Cargo and Crew, you can add the rings to it. You can add everything that might be in there. It's just so we don't get lost.
And it's drag and drop?
Yeah, you can drag and drop.
Oh, my horse is
I know.
unaligned. I need to realign my horse to be a worshiper.
Yeah, so.
I thought you meant like mechanically, like it's.
I mean, you have to delete it
Like,
if you know.
Can other people access it?
We can.
I do not see it.
We can.
Yeah, just
yeah.
and people can drag and drop into it.
Okay, everybody can see the ring. So then, if there's like something that you would like to add to it, you can just drag and drop and then delete from your inventory. Things that you do not want on your person while going through this, or things that might be too heavy to keep on you at all times.
That's nifty.
Yeah, I like that.
I can only go into it once per long rest, so once it's in there, we're not getting it until I take.
At least for a set bit.
Yeah.
So
It's we basically just ruled it as a limited bag of holding.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't have too much heavy on me. Oh, we can keep the rope in there.
I'm actually not going to store anything now that I got.
I have my old leather armor, so I guess I'll store that in there for now. Actually,
Yeah.
can we give leather armor to
the horse.
Gefraxis?
Does Gefraxis have
I don't think
ability to? Yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't have proficiency in it because he's never taught how to wear it.
Oh,
Teach him.
We'll have to have a kung fu or a karate kid montage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Getting Gefraxis to run up the stairs like Rocky.
You have to revive it.
It's more about building character than muscle, you know.
Other than that, I guess I'll go into the ring. If no one dragged anything else, they don't need in there.
I'm good.
The robes.
Oh.
This is a kind of big city in Onder. You know, the big city.
Yeah. Well, that's what
Oh,
I'm
your
here,
king's
right?
robes?
So I'll keep them out. I'll keep them out.
Okay.
Not visible. They'll be in my backpack or whatever. But
So
it'll be
they
fine.
might search your bag, but
It's fine. I'll just tell them I got the king's dry cleaning.
Cosplay.
Yeah.
We'd be really bad thieves if we were walking into the city with them.
Yeah, that'll be my argument when they catch me.
yeah. Do I look that dumb?
So they're torturing me.
Come on, guys, be reasonable about this.
All right. Shall we approach the gates on our horses, acting like nobles? You know.
Yep, I don't have access to my ring to go inside. Or should I just stay in the ring? Well, that would look really bad if I pop out and they don't know the guards didn't see me, right?
I imagine that would.
Well, it's a big city.
But
Yeah.
we could probably get away with it. I wouldn't be surprised if we could. I just
Yeah,
feel it's
I'll
an
just
unnecessary
pop in,
risk.
pop out, place all that stuff in there, and then we'll just go in normally.
Okay, and then last question, just before we do approach for the group, should I disguise myself to like throw it so we're not the same four, or do we care?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't know. Does that take like a spell out of you? I don't know.
There's 5 of us, by the way.
Because we don't have the kit, right?
Oh, give practice. Yes. No, but I have the spell. It's a first level spell, and I have
Oh, okay.
32 points total. Like, I'll be good.
Fair
It's not a big one. It just takes a couple. But I was just... I'm fine with that if you guys don't care.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's up to you, Monsieur.
Actually, I might just to throw it off so we're not all the same races as we were in Arcanics. I'm gonna... Oh, fuck, who should I be? Gefraxis. Oh, wait.
We're twins.
Can I do... I'll try and do a disguise self as... Does it
Ura.
have to be someone I know? Gonna be like...
Anybody, yeah, anybody that you'd want to do.
Look different.
or even a person that you make up as well in your mind.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know if it was like I had to study them and stuff. But,
Clyde.
okay, cool. I'll just switch into like a random generic-looking white human dude. The way to pass any gate.
Yeah. You change into John Everyman.
Yes, exactly.
And you're able to look pretty inconspicuous, akin to Ahab if he wasn't just the way that he's dressed in the like.
Fucking Chad.
Yeah, you guys slowly trot up to the kind of gate in which there seems to be a few guards kind of currently finishing up the check of the carriage, making small meandering talk as well. And it seems to be, pretty easy for the most part. Eventually, they're like, all right, you're good to go. And, somebody's like, yeah. And then the horses trot on into the gates. Eventually, a guard comes up to you guys who are assuming still on the horses or either down at this point. And he goes, all right, welcome to Fairhaven. What's your, reason for wanting to be here? Just getting a log of everything.
We are opening a tea shop, sir, or at least we're trying to.
Oh,
Some preliminary research.
That's new. Just make sure you go through all the the necessary paperwork and yep. Do you have any tea product on you currently? Just wanted to make sure.
I fish out the 3 or 4 sets of tea bags I've collected from my journeys to give them a sample if they would like.
Yeah, you see that he looks at the tea bag. He kind of that's tea. Kind of hands it back to you and goes, "We're just gonna search your horses mainly. I do see." Kind of looks at your waist, in which like the mace is hanging off of. It goes, just having weapons on you is fine. Just understand that pulling it out is going to be a little bit offensive to most people. So just be wary of that.
Don't want to scare off any future customers.
A sword out in the open like that gives a man unease.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what the exact quote is.
Yeah.
Say it, Ashim, you know it by heart.
Okay.
I do not know.
They
That's
start
not right.
to do very simple pat downs, checking the horses, seeing the all the kind of general menial things that you guys have. Let's see if I'm gonna check your guys' inventory, see if they find it or know anything interesting on you guys. You see that they go and on Khazar they're like patting, and then they hear the sizzle of the snake, and then they go, is that a snake in your bag? Or are you just happy to see me? And then you explain, and then they seem to
Simon, he's my snake.
Yeah. And then they would find the bottles of expensive wine. They would kind of grab it and they go, well, this looks pretty good. And they put it back into your bag.
Consistent with our story, too.
Yeah, Kishma. Kishma, dude, that's what they took for you. They would find...
God.
They would probably find for Dubak the 10-pound bag of coal, which you have. Is on you?
Have that on you?
Yeah, they open it and then like a little puff of the coal smoke, and they go, are you carrying coal?
How else am I supposed to heat my tea?
I mean, that's pretty fair.
Right, yeah. The main gimmick is coal cooked tea. It adds a flavor that isn't
Less
normal.
information, I believe.
You see that they for Ahab pull out the playing card set in which they don't say anything and they just put it back, and they go, all right, well, you're good to go. Good luck with the tea. What's going to be the name of the place if I ever want to visit?
The Gaiathad guys.
The Gaiathad guys. All right. Well, he looks down the line. Good luck.
And to you, good sir.
Slowly, Dubak is becoming more and more gay every single session.
That's one
what
intense religious.
He thinks he's being extra charismatic, you know. He
Yeah.
knows people now.
Yeah, he thinks that charisma is
I love
flamboyancy.
it.
So at this point, you guys start to enter in the slowly dimming day, starting to get in through the walls, because of course on the outer walls, basically all the outer sections, leading to a lot of markets, general places of kind of curiosities. Of course there's people, you know, hey, fucking buy my fucking jewelry, I got tons of jewelry right here, you know, whether it's that or it's people wanting to sell armor or swords or very you know, kind of classic things that a market would hold, you know, or a possible, you know, shouting that something's magical and you must have it, you know, and basically pointing and shouting of all sorts of kinds to get people get that. And you do see that at this point, the time, the shouts become a little bit more muted, and as you guys are walking
I was
through.
actually, as we were passing there, hoping I was gonna glance at the rest of the party and be like, "Hey, I might actually go check out the market, but I have sending left. I can figure out where you guys ended up as far as like an inn."
Sounds
Thoughts?
good to me. Yeah, yeah. I don't have anything to buy myself, so I'll just be going for an inn for now, and then I guess I'll do the king tomorrow. Nice and simple, I'm sure.
Gonna do the king.
Oh yeah. Hitman 40.
All right, you guys split off. Give me an investigation check for possibly stables and the inn. So.
Cute. Yeah. Are you also doing that, Dubak? That works too.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say that we'll talk about you guys in a moment. Kazar, what are you trying to do here at the market?
Cool. I want to go try and find a poison crafter.
A poison crafter. Okay.
Poisonicier? I don't know what the term is.
Yeah.
Alchemist, I guess.
Yeah, like an alchemist, herbalist, possibly. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. God.
This hurts.
What?
It's a lot easier with a standing desk.
Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot I was outmatched.
Wait, are you standing up, Hashim?
No.
What?
Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm rolling
What are
down
you-
my ball. Ow, okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Duck and I we're battling. Anyhow,
It
sorry.
takes you almost like an hour to find it, but eventually you find some sort of alchemy shot. You would find one.
It's conditioning day.
Conditioning day.
He's wearing the TJ.
Oh
I noticed that
my
earlier. It made me laugh.
You would find one that says Nim's shop of medicine, and then in little tiny fine print, and it says and other, implying stepping in, you find it seems pretty to the bar normal alchemy herbalism shop, in which it has, you know, of course, like the hanging flower pots that have some unknown possible thing kind of over the edge, you know, potions, and behind the counter you see goggled up is what is referred to as a furbolg, a new race, basically. I'm gonna post it because they look so weird. You know, a bluer skin, a little bit wider of a nose, long pointy ears, just kind of scruffy longer hair into like a single braid down the back. This is what seems to be Nim at this point, as she's kind of hunched over, working seemingly pretty hard on something.
Okay. I would like to walk up to the person on their bench there, or the thing, and I'm going to pull out. Or do I have paper?
Yeah, I would say you have parchment or otherwise.
Cool. I would like to. Actually, never mind. Okay, let's walk up to him, and then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm in the area looking for some poisons. Think you could help me out?"
Oh yeah. I could totally do that for you. What kind of poisons are we thinking about? Like just standard run of the mill.
Yeah, something. Yeah, nothing too strong. Just something to keep some rats at bay.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I got in the back. Like, are we talking like? And then she has a knife in her hand, and then she holds onto her like longer full tongue, puts it out, and pretends to like cut off her tongue, like that.
I wave my hands in the air in front of me, and more like that.
Ah, okay. I think I got it. Yes. Let me see what I have.
If at all possible, of course. I know it's late and you may be running low on stock. This is something I might be willing to custom order too, if it would take a while.
Yeah. I think I can. Let me check. Let's see what you get. Okay. So she would lean in. She would go into the back. Hear rummaging the clinking of certain glasses and dishes. Then she would come back to you, kind of lean in, and goes, "If you give me like 3 days, I think I can give you something like that." How does that sound?
That sounds doable.
But I figured if you're able to front, I'm not saying you front the cost. I can of course.
How about half
do
up
that.
front, half on back? Classic.
I trust you.
Well, all right then.
You're fully.
I'm just double checking what the price would be. So for a one-time use of something that you're talking about would be about 100 gold pieces. It's quite a bit, but it for sure works. It would last for about an hour.
Okay, 100 gold.
And I'll get the how many things do you want?
How many do I want? I would only need one.
Okay.
Especially at that price. No offense. I'm sure your work is worth it, but
it's definitely kind of a weird ask to say the least, because usually
for sure.
It's like trying to capture a rat rather than kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. A little more finesse.
You know what? I'll just take 100 gold. Sounds just fine.
Okay. If we're just doing one, I could probably get it to you by a third of Baracus in the morning.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah,
oh, wait,
the third.
Yeah, gotcha.
In the morning of the third.
I forgot what Baracus was. I thought it was a location.
No.
But I looked at the thing and I was like, okay. All right, sure.
It's the morning.
Let me make a note to pick that up real fast.
Okay, for sure.
Side quest. Visit
Nims.
Yeah. On 3rd of Baracus. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Is that all you want?
I believe it would be all I want. Yeah, I mean, just a fair shout. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be on the 3rd. Hopefully in town, but if not, I might send a runner to go pick it up.
Okay. Can I get a name just so that the runner, I don't want to insult. Kazar. Cool. Okay. Good to meet you, Kazar.
Nice to meet
if
you.
you don't mind, she puts the goggles back on her eyes. She just starts to work with, pouring a thing into the thing, and as you walk away, you hear like a shatter of glass, the sound, and then she's like, "Ah, fuck!" Smashes some more glass as well.
Nice. Okay, sick. Thank you. All right, then I would pop outside, and if you need to RP the others, feel free. But I would the last thing I would do would be then to do sending and try and figure out where everyone ended up.
Okay,
and
cool.
meet up.
At this point, you guys would find A few taverns. It's a pretty big fucking city. Is there anything like specific you're looking for as well? And you guys would find a stable pretty close to the entrance as well. Essentially, how it would be is I believe it would just be 1 silver per day per horse, and then basically they don't ask you to pay until you pick the horse up. And if you don't pick up the horse after a week, they assume that they can just have the horse. So
Things your trip to Fairhaven did not go well.
yeah, basically. It's a pretty standard practice for some stables, just keeps it simple. You know, they have kind of like, this horse has been here since blank day. So.
Okay. Is it well known, like the central palace, castle, whatever, where the king stays, like in the city? Is that like centrally located?
Yeah,
Big
it would
hill,
definitely
whatever?
be centrally located.
Okay, dope. I want a tavern as close to there as possible, and I want to get the most expensive room.
God damn it.
Ooh, okay. Let's check out the. But are you guys going to do the stable near the edges? That's mostly where you would find most of the stables, kind of near the edges and the exits of the walls. You definitely could find one closer to the top, but it would definitely be more and more pricey as well.
Ooh, okay, I'll do it
So-
near the edges, and then I'll hire like a porter
Okay.
boy to carry me to the center.
So
I'm gonna go try and find the homeless and take care of them.
We really have the full spectrum here, don't we?
It's been a long day. I want to go to bed.
yeah. So you tell the other two to meet up at a tavern. You guys do a little bit of sleuthing around, investigating. Let me double check something real quick as well. Sorry, I just got a text message. But definitely, you guys would be able to meet up at a pretty nice tavern. Let me just double check what the name I have for this tavern is.
It's a lodge.
Oh God. We'll go the Fancy Helm. A little bit near the top. It seems to be kind of like a place for rising adventurers and possibly kind of the lower-esque nobles, a little bit more public to the general area. And that's kind of where you guys would meet up after you guys all do your individual tasks. Renting one of the nicer rooms there would definitely cost
A pretty penny.
it would be 4 gold pieces a night.
Since this was your idea, Gishma,
How about you pay for? I'm not.
You guys can stay in the cheaper rooms. Okay, I'm staying in this room.
We'll say that
We should
the
get a
nicest
penthouse.
rooms, 4 gold. Some of the lesser rooms is 2 gold.
Oh, man.
Very
I'm gonna,
reasonable.
I'm gonna go try and find the homeless. And
I
fine.
will give 10 gold, and I will pay for 1 room for all of us, except for I get the nicest room, which would be
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. No, you don't need to pay the 10 gold for me.
well, it's too.
I'll give it to Gafraxis then.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess I don't know how. I always assume you guys are sleeping together, but I know
Yeah.
that changed.
We'll kind of streamline
Excuse me.
this. James, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, give me a charisma check for the whole thing.
Yeah. Let's see how.
That's a good
charismatic-
move.
We'll just streamline this whole entire process.
See how good this is.
People appreciate the food, but that's it. You get a lot of people that come up grabbing the food, giving you simple nods of appreciation, but nothing really comes beyond that. But definitely a word would start to spread that.
Do none of them want a place to stay for the night? Because I'm gonna see if there's a homeless camp I can dome, so I don't have to pay.
Sounds like you're about to go fucking execute.
But yeah,
Just
you
D&D
you probably get like
things.
maybe 4 people joining your dome. That's about it for the evening.
Yeah,
But
Not
yeah,
bad.
it still smells like shit. It always smells like shit.
I'll just take a bath in the morning. It's fine.
But
Can you make water? Sorry.
But as you guys stay in the fancy helm in your fancy rooms, night rolls and the morning comes. The dome eventually breaks, and you guys find yourselves in a brand new day in Fairhaven.
I want to go back to the inn and ask how much bathing would cost.
You can just use one of our rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could definitely use one of the rooms to get a simple bath, and there would be general public baths if you have, kind of somebody that knowing, There would also be like general, also sauna areas if you guys would like to RP any of this. We can, but
I'll just go into one of their rooms and ask for a bath. I'll knock on Dubok's room, give him 2 silver, and say, "Can I use your bath?"
You can have Gafraxis's room, and then Gafraxis will stay in my room.
he was really lonely without good practice.
Okay,
It was a hard night.
I give him
And
the
after
2
that last
silver.
So
I give
grumpy each other.
I give Dubok the fucking 2 silver.
I didn't pay for any. Okay, I'll take it.
No. I'm asking to use the bath though.
What I'm saying is, you can have Gafraxis's whole room because I don't want him off on his own.
Okay, I still give him the 2 silver though.
Okay, because okay.
You guys start to eventually, after a nice bath, a good breakfast that is paid for, you guys start to head out. What? Huh?
I want to find 2 things. I want to find a newspaper and a map.
Okay. Pretty easy. Pretty easy enough. I'll post the newspaper and the map. We'll say together 3 copper.
Okay.
A man of literature.
Oh shit. This is what you get from the map. We'll also give you this. This is the kind of the simpler map that you get of Fairhaven.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course, in the center of it all is of course the castle. You guys would probably be in the Sovereign Ward. That's kind of my general guess.
Okay. Before we leave the tavern, I want to go to the tavern keeper and be like, "Hey, my man, we're gonna be here maybe for a while. I don't know. Do you know of any dry cleaners, specifically discreet dry cleaners? I don't want people to know. I'm on here for not official business. I need to keep this on the down low. If you catch my dig.
Yeah, it's like the towel in the glass. It's the dry cleaners. Dry cleaners.
You
Give me
may murder
charisma check.
people. I shit my pants. We are not the same.
You didn't do your Christmas check.
I feel outclassed.
Chiefman.
and I don't
Yeah,
have a camera.
give me your persuasion check or just general charisma.
Sounds good. I'll definitely go with persuasion.
Yeah.
Space for boy.
I
Fuck.
mean, most people don't ask weird questions, like if you had a problem or anything. At dry cleaners, of course, there's always the rivers down a bit of ways. I really don't.
I want a peasant to do it though.
You want a peasant to do it.
Yeah. Do you have anyone
Fucking
here?
river.
You got like a nephew that works for you I could hire to wash some clothes?
Well, the way that you just say discreet makes me seem like you're up
Do I
to
hear
no
this?
good.
Do I hear
No,
this?
no, it's just him and it.
Oh, okay.
Just him.
Oh,
I
okay.
assure
Okay.
you, the task I'm on is of the utmost importance. I just don't want to cause any ruckus.
You see his eyes drip down
You
to the
guys-
It's
counter.
embarrassing for my client.
Do you
Almost.
guys know what he's talking about over there? I
My
point
God,
to
you try so hard to jump into other people's investigations. It's the worst.
Let us RP, please. You see that his eyes flicker down to the counter, seeming to be a little bit empty.
He's possessed by a dragon. Kill him.
Yeah, kill him! Kill him! Just get so
Utmost importance, isn't it? I see. Still working on the cup. Are you guys having a stare off right now?
I'll stare for like a minute. If he doesn't do anything,
Give me a
okay, sounds good.
Why is he just staring at them? Why are they just looking at each other?
Maybe they've fallen in love.
You make a good point. I'll ask him about it after once he's done.
I'm gonna take 2 gold and slide it across the bar.
Now we're talking. You see that he kind of like takes the thing, is like lets it tink down below, and he goes, "Yeah, my brother, you can definitely do it." he does the backward cleaning. What do you need cleaned? I'll be quiet.
Love that shit.
I'll leave the package in my room.
Okay, the
I
package.
expect it to be done by noon today.
By noon. Okay.
Yeah. Like I
all
said,
right.
no word of this to anybody.
To anybody. Okay, yeah. Sure. Okay.
What's your name?
He is sorry, I don't know if you actually wanted to ask his name though.
Oh, I'm not here, so.
No, I was referring to Shishu.
We're just eating at the table while
I'll
he's
go
doing
fuck
this, aren't we?
Yeah,
think
he's just
so.
talking to the.
Dubok's like reading the paper.
Yeah.
Or like checking out the map.
Yeah.
After that exchange, I'll go up to my room, lay out the clothes on my bed, and then that'll be me. I'll wait for the boys to.
Reading the crime statistics in the paper.
Oh my god!
Did you know that?
It's always the same.
Dubok looks up to us. Despite being only 12% of the population, half-orcs are...
Okay. In the papers, what are you looking for?
Us, basically.
Flipping through a few pages, you start to look for information of you guys, and you find none.
Good.
This
Or
paper
bad.
is dated for today as well. So.
Also,
it is, I was just say it's the I believe it's the Onder it's the Onder Daily Read. Is it the name of the paper? So.
All right.
Would you care for anything else, or are you just scanning for anything else?
I guess any local politics or
Okay.
happenings of note. Any big events.
Yeah, there is a soiree kind of at the season of this season at the mansion of the Kenthy family. It's talking about like general nobles will be there. You know, the newspaper's talking about how they have a representative that will be there. Hopefully, certain laws will go through in all of this kind of schmoity-toity big talk. Essentially, is going to happen there, which is kind of a bigger deal. What else is going on there? Double checking. Nothing crazy. Of course, there was actually one of talking about the University of Winern. Basically, the main university in Fairhaven, which doesn't deal with magic as Arcanix does, but deals with just more of general knowledge of the world, has started to open up its door to goblinoids, which previously it hasn't had any. Which, of course, it's leading to a bigger discussion, of that, as they tend to come from Joam and the like, which people have, of course, splitting feelings about the whole situation.
It's not so bad. Good for them.
What's next? Clankers?
Dogs.
You see some heads like peek over their shoulders at you.
A few old men raise their cups.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do right now?
I want to find a silver flame place of worship, if at all possible.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
we
like
gotta
to
get
accompany.
papers.
Okay. Cool. All of you guys gonna go?
I go to the morning mass.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't have anything else. To do.
I look
Awesome.
at I look
Praise
at
Jesus.
Ishma and ask why were you guys looking at each other for so long?
The innkeeper.
Yeah.
I was hiring him to wash that special package we got a while back. Remember?
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. We came to an understanding.
Okay.
He can be trusted.
Okay.
That's good.
Is there a reason why your pocket's less full?
You
up.
noticed 2 gold missing from my 400 gold.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's
And,
terrifying.
I didn't see that at all. I'm making a joke.
400 gold. Oh, you poor sir.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was. I was just calling James like James. He's a fucking Jew. I 2 coins later.
How am I the what?
Oh, just because
I
like
give out my money.
no, it was just your money sense. I'm not saying like,
Oh, I don't
like
even
you
know.
could
I'm
like
making
tell by the weight of like the look of his pocket, like he's 2 gold lighter.
I could tell by the weight of your footsteps and the sound of the wood that
The
you are.
distinct jingling.
Would we
Some, like, Sherlock
prefer?
Holmes bullshit. Sorry.
Would we prefer looking for like the big grand cathedral in the city, or are we looking for probably a smaller church? Because there's probably multiple places.
Yeah.
I would think the smaller one would probably be best for asking suspicious questions.
Yeah, I was about to say they'd probably be more open to like just hang out with us afterwards and be like, "Oh my God, someone came to church."
Yeah,
But yeah, maybe at some point we'll hit up the big cathedral, depending on how the conversation goes.
assuming there's multiple. I am.
Yeah, mostly to find out like more about the Silver Flame and their like actual religion. Is this to weren't we trying to like
Yeah. So
get
one.
someone signed up or something?
Yeah, one is for cover story. 2 is for intel, basically.
So basically coming in just and then when we get to the other Sacred Flame like the main HQ, we're like, what? Just like sorry, I'm just trying to recap what this plan was.
So basically, when we go meet up with Au revoir in Stormholm, my story that I joined the Silver Flame and learned that the Sacred Keeper is in danger has some validity to it.
Right. Thank you.
Yep.
That was the connection I forgot.
All right.
Cool. You guys are having this kind of a quieter conversation as you guys start to walk around. Give me an investigation check to see if you guys can find kind of an area of worship. Okay. You start to find yourself a little bit lost in the giant's mass.
I have the map. Can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll as well.
All right. Excellent.
The
Only
map
you could
does
read.
not actually tell you any locations of where a Silver Flame Cathedral could be.
That's a big square. That might be it.
Yeah, like that. You're like, it might be here, it might be here. Man, this map actually kind of sucks. And it's kind of the lack of talking to people.
Can I just go up to the closest homeless guy and ask?
You will in a moment. I was about to describe something else.
Oh, okay.
You do see something strange as you guys are walking through. What seems to be like the market. You see some sort of general market area. Kind of a few chirping birds kind of swinging by and floating down. As you guys look to your left, and you see a little bit of a nicer house. As a door slams open, you see a guy there who's seemingly kind of red tinged brown auburn hair, kind of. His like hands like are clenched. His smile is like ear to ear as he's like, "I've done it! I can't believe I've done it!" You see that he's like freaking the fuck out at this point, seemingly overwhelmed at his personal accomplishment.
I kind of want to calm emotions him for my own safety.
What does he look
What's up?
like?
He looks to be a little bit half elfy. You see that he has a little bit of like a scar on his cheek. He's got a pretty big, like standard kind of bushier beard with the mustache combo. He seems to be pretty kind of built as well, kind of wearing normal garb, akin to almost a little bit more of like a merchant as well.
How far away would you say he is from us, roughly?
About 20 feet or so.
Okay, so not like super far.
No,
I'd be
no,
like,
no.
what did you accomplish, good sir?
You're never gonna fucking believe this.
Try me.
I figured out what started the morning.
Goblins, I knew it.
Now that is something that you might not want to say out loud.
I do that
Say
rock
what?
meme at him. Like,
What caused it?
Oh, caused it? You see that he kind of starts to like do like a kind of like the well, let me tell you. Well, we actually traveled to the morning. It was incredible. It was dangerous, but we were able to get to the lost city of Rote, I believe it was. Or actually, no, I don't think that's correct. No, Metrol. Sorry, my name was wrong capital. That was me. That wasn't him. Yeah, we got to the lost capital of Metrol, and there we learned it was one guy who started the whole thing. You see his eyes scan over the group again, and then he looks seemingly at Yukishima.
It was a demon.
you mentioned a we. How large was your party to travel into the morning? I'm sure that was quite the...
Two more.
Two more. Where are they now? Partying? Celebrating?
Stop interrupting. I want to know.
You see, he takes a few steps closer to Yukishima. At this point, he's like 10 feet
Can
away.
I insight this?
Oh, I was
Can I
gonna start
insight this
reading his
real quick?
mind. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna insight while he can read his mind if he wants to.
I'll just stare him down.
I specifically want to look at like if what he's saying is like he's actually believing what he's saying. And, like this is not some weird fucking.
Actually, can I forgot to take my long rest and get my spell points back. Can I do
Yeah,
that and then recast
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh right, we did have a long rest, didn't we?
I don't know if I need to. I'm going to anyways.
I didn't remember because we started it, and then I was like, oh wait. Okay, and then I did detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Boop. Okay.
As much as you start to detect his thoughts, try as you might, you start to peer in. You hear a set of words. Another set of
Screaming.
words. You hear, no, it's not screaming. It's quite the opposite. You hear whispers, drowning your thoughts out. You're unable to pick from what could possibly be useful and what possibly can't be useful. You start to kind of feel yourself get lost in this. Give me a saving throw. Wisdom.
Which kind of wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Would my psionic or psychic defenses be at charm? Like at work
what
here?
is it? Is it for spells?
Okay,
Or-
so there's so you gain resistance to psychic damage. Okay, so you have advantage on throws against charmed and frightened, and then I had that other one, the you have advantage on saving throws against spells. Oh, against spells
Yeah.
involving intelligence.
This
wisdom,
is
dexterity,
something
but yeah,
that's going
okay.
to happen intrinsically to him.
Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, it's just a wisdom save, but
Cool.
it will come in handy though if you happen to fail.
Ooh-wee.
But you did not. Luckily, you start to pull away, and you start to, knowing that your detect thoughts aren't working, you pull away from the situation before leaving too much of yourself into it.
Okay.
What was that insight check? That was a 19.
Yeah, I want to specifically see if like there's. I want to look one that he's actually believes in what he's saying, and 2, body language to see if it's natural, like his speaking patterns. There's like a manipulation almost going on, if that makes sense. Those are the 2 things I'm kind of looking into with my insight.
You have to pick one.
If what he's saying sounds natural to like human speech, almost in a way, like how do I say? It's like there's a ill intention almost in the words, hidden amongst the words.
Okay, I'll say that the way that he's speaking seems quite normal, just very awkwardly enthusiastic. But something weird kind of sets off as he steps closer, almost locking in with Kishma. You almost see that his eyes are locking on, but something's a little off. His eyes are almost seeming to like glaze over for a second.
Oh god, does this look like the Aboleth situation again?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Is he staring at Gishma?
Whereas like in the Abla situation, it was like the red veins in the eye turning to blue. This one just seems to be a little bit more like getting like thinking of something a little bit wild and then not knowing how to react to it.
Is he within touching distance?
No, he's probably about 7 feet away now. I wouldn't say that even 5 feet. You'd probably have to like. You know,
Yeah, that'd be quite.
But you see that he's slow walking up to you if you would like to wait until he's within touching distance.
I will start walking towards him. I'll meet him halfway,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to touch his shoulder like in a friendly manner, like, "Hey, let's go get some drinks, buddy." But I'll see what he does.
Is there many people around here?
There's a few people just hanging out about in stalls, kind of talking, general chit chat, but not a ton of people out and about right now.
Sorry.
Go for it. What were you gonna say?
I just wanted to say I did have a question about detect thoughts, but it's kind of like meta-gamey, so like we can save it for after. But I did want to say something because there's a chance I forgot, so I just wanted to put it on other people's brain plates a little bit too.
Yeah.
You don't have to remember. I'm gonna try. I just thought there was an extra chance that someone else will remember.
Yeah. What do you want to just before we push on?
Okay. Long story short, the description to me reads like I get surface thoughts free, and then if I probe, I'm assuming something else is going on here. I just didn't know if that was a situation or if because for this one, my intent was just to see if he like was planning to attack Gishma, and I was curious if I was going for like a surface thought like that, if I should be forthcoming with that and be like, should I just tell you if I'm looking for something specific, or if I should let you do your thing?
I will tell you surface level thoughts, and those were the surface level thoughts, as well as when you try to dig deeper. They were all of this horrible babble, terrifying, kind of whispers, unintelligible mess. So whatever this guy's surface level thoughts are really intense. Almost
okay, but I don't get access to those surface level thoughts.
You can't
just kind of like
you just know that his mind's this I don't know what the word
is basically just completely fucked.
Yeah,
essentially.
It's incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible. There's also I don't know another word I was looking for, but
an unimaginable horror.
As he says this, you see that you put a hand on his shoulder. He slowly kind of puts up a crooked finger looking at you and goes,
"Don't touch me."
It was you. You caused it. Why?
I take a good step to the right, away from Gishma.
Why?
I smile at him and I pat his shoulder and I go, "We should go grab some drinks." You
see that
Let's get inside.
he takes a hand and he like grabs onto like what your shirt would be. He's like, I can't believe you did that. You see a little bit of.
Can I go to him? And he's like, Gishma's like 27.
But you say that, and as you say that, you see that his complete focus is directly on the figure before him. A black dribble starts to come out of his mouth, a little bit like thick and a little bit almost like
can
mucusy.
Can I pull Gishma?
Let me fucking finish.
No.
This happens in like a second.
Okay. Fine.
Gishma, please roll me a wisdom saving throw as he's locking directly into your eyes.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Well,
You start to think.
what's after HP?
You don't. Shut up for a second, please. Sorry, I'm trying to be a dick. Please be quiet for a second. You start to think if what he says is right. Possibly, perhaps, maybe you did actually somehow affect it. And maybe that's why you were just tormented to this life of being stuck with this awful demon. What if you truly are a fucking monster that killed millions of people? You're going to have disadvantage on this intelligence, God, initiative roll that will roll in just about a few seconds. As you start to see his mouth start to, and black horror start to pull out of his mouth like ghosts, wisping around him as he turns into this.
I see the Call of Cthulhu campaign went well.
Actually, yes, it's a very cool Call of Cthulhu inspired monster. As you start to see these black whispers start to pull around him, you hear this horrible babbling. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you do it? As over and over and over again, sending your body into shock. I'm assuming everybody would like to roll initiative at this point.
Yes.
Probably.
Let's see. Does it give me an option to roll with disadvantage?
No. What we'll do is you'll just roll a dexterity saving throw twice.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I don't see the option to roll initiative.
It's not up yet. It's not up yet, and we also haven't put you in the map yet as well. We'll set you guys up in the map before we get started, as well.
Can I just kill Gishma?
Yeah.
You did it, right?
Yeah,
So-
my permission.
Well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with the morning?
I
Isn't
need
that kind of, if anything, in line with us?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, what was
I'm making a joke.
Yeah.
I'm putting you guys in the
Yeah.
map. You guys will be in the top left, basically.
Ooh, yes.
Why do I have a thing on my head still?
there we go.
We'll check that off because you guys should not be concentrating on anything. The only one who might would be detect thoughts.
It's okay,
Still.
I got real brick brained.
Real brick brain, boy.
Did Euphraxis just get a 20?
Yeah, but
But he has minus 4?
Feels bad, man.
Oh my
Wait, he has a
god.
minus 4 to Dex? Jesus Christ!
he's a crippled old man. He should be in a retirement home, if not dead.
Okay. Well, I need to roll some initiatives as well. Gishma. All right.
Oh, I did. That's the 13. Yeah,
the 13. Okay.
It was
Then I
mixed in
can
there,
just put yours in as 13 then.
Perfect.
Hey, what exactly? 13 point what?
16.
It's my dex score, right? So I guess 13.12. Yeah, no, my dex.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Damn it.
5.01.
Get fucked.
1 second.
I shouldn't have said anything.
That's like, I bet it's like a Wild West. Like, that's how when you both shoot each other in the duel, like, one's faster, but it's the time of the bullet that's like, doesn't reach in time, you know?
My bullets are smaller, you know. Like,
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm just. Oh my god, my
Glad you got that
getting really
reference.
slow right now.
What was it a reference to? I thought it was a dumb physics joke.
It was the new Suicide Squad.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's very good. I would recommend it.
Idris Elba says to John Cena, "You do just what I do," but then John Cena says, "I do it better. How do you shoot a bullseye better than I do? We both hit the bullseye." Then he says, "I have smaller bullets."
What?
I love it.
Oh my god,
Oh, you
my
talking-
game just freaked the fuck out. What the fuck?
You guys talking about Suicide Squad?
I am going to have to kick everybody out real quick. It just.
Snip the initiatives.
No, or I guess, yeah, that might be nice, actually. I'll snip the real one because you have the small one.
Alright.
I'm going to real quick close it.
Damn
and
it,
then
I
reset
always had this
So. It's actually the first time it's crashed like that completely, so.
Yeah, this is, for experimental software, has been working really consistently well.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day my notes crash. I'm on page 66, 15,000 words.
Oh, it's 15,000 words.
Duncan, if I were you, I would suggest moving him into a Google Doc, unless you
Yeah, that's what
like
I usually
easily.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
it's up again.
I
Notes.
have a few backups.
Oh, okay.
I like taking notes. Keeps me engaged when I'm not doing stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like in a lecture hall. Honestly, that's how I treat it.
And it's nice because you don't need to take like super detailed. I mean, obviously, like enough to where you know hopefully what's going on, but like it doesn't have to be like super.
The curse of Dubak is he has all the tools he needs to be awesome, but he's just too retarded to use them.
True curse.
Oh my god.
Here,
doesn't it
actually,
happen
I'm gonna
again?
grab some water. I'll be back.
Oh my god, there's something weird that's going on with my. Sorry, I'm gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
Fucking rip.
Elder Chores, man, can't handle it.
Yeah. It is also a pretty big map and a lot of tokens. So
I was just imagining rendering the entire city and all the people.
that'd be fucking awesome. I wish I could do shit like that.
Just playing WoW, basically. Fuck, how'd they kill the smoke monster in Lost? I need to look that up.
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay. What you guys see? Oh, this is fucking exciting. It is open right now too.
Do you guys see a map? It's gray for me.
Great for me.
You
I'm
guys will
gonna
see in a
refresh.
second. It's just a lot of
I'll
loading
refresh.
at once, so.
Yeah. That's it wasn't showing the loading bar for me at all, but I probably shouldn't have tried to refresh. Put a load on the server as well. My bad.
Oh, you're all good.
God, it's fucking Lost. It's fucking crazy.
Do you remember the chain of numbers?
Okay, if anybody can see the actual map, please position yourself how you think you would be, with these two right here and there.
I'm still loading them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch Duncan's screen because he's got it. Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
Oh, now I got it. Oh, kind of. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Cool. Except for you don't
I
see.
really don't like that water fountain.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You don't see the
Oh my God.
monsters though. Is the only problem. There would be a monster right here, and then I moved Gishma from here to here. Is the only thing. So I
And
don't.
that's what crashes it.
I think there's might be some token sync issues.
Maybe I really did cause the morning. I'm just crashing the software.
Yeah,
I'm not-
hopefully that didn't actually affect anything. Hopefully James, fucking with my shit earlier didn't fuck with anything either.
Uh-huh.
So,
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
you said you updated every single world. Did you actually click it?
Yeah.
Okay, that honestly might have fucking done it.
Where's the monster?
Do you see the monster yet or no?
Ooh, no, I don't see it
I
at
do.
all.
That's
You can see,
I see everything.
Hishim, you see it?
man is the real monster.
What about when I move your token? No?
No?
Where
You
is
can
it
see my
supposed to be?
stream.
Let's see. So for
Yeah,
me,
I'm seeing the
out
same
right
thing
there-
Duncan's seeing.
You
Here,
see
I
it?
guess I could
You guys
show
see it
you
right
guys.
here?
I don't see anything here.
Okay.
Use what I see.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I don't see. But I
I'm just
see
watching.
Refresh.
stream.
Nibba.
Maybe drop a second token? I don't know if that would be easy.
Not really, but I'll drop another one just in case. You guys see that one right next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, but you don't. Now you see Kishima updated though, right? Okay, fuck it. All right.
I'll fight them both. Let's go.
I'd probably be
I-
like behind Geesh.
I said I took a step away, so I should probably be like not right next.
What's the house he came out of?
It looked to be. It's this one right here.
So I'll probably be like over here.
Yeah.
I see your
So.
issue with the fountain.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I just saw what he meant by the fountain earlier.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
beholder.
Yeah. Spooky.
Okay. But there's a little bit of let me actually roll for this guy because he didn't roll. He'll go a little bit later. But we'll worry about what happens to you on your turn as we get started. But first, something interesting is about to happen. Do you see the map now, Avi?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Can you explain what happens as you go first in the initiative? What possibly the players might see as well. I'm putting you heavily on the spot, and I apologize.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're first in initiative, so you get to go first.
Okay. So just what happens from my perspective?
Yeah. What people might see as you're the first one to, you notice the thing starts to vomit this black oozing smoke, almost whirling around itself as it starts to become more and more ferocious. This terrifying beast seemingly to grab and kind of grip at this seemingly shocked tiefling. Clearly, this is no fucking good, and you might want to step in.
Okay. Where would I be right now?
You would be right where your character is. You're kind of like currently talking with some sort of fish salesman at the current situation, and looking over your shoulder, you notice this thing happen as the shouting from the guy kind of running out of the house seemed to catch a lot of attention from you.
So I'm not gonna be too descriptive, but
fuck.
basically,
I got you.
Well, I'll see somebody running out. I want to see what the commotion is, so I'll start to head over towards them.
Okay.
Um,
You can move your token as well.
Okay.
You want.
in 30, right? I can go up to 30?
Yeah, you can go up to 30 feet.
Okay. I'll move here.
Okay. That's on top of Kazar, so you can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't see him.
Oh, you can't see him?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
On my screen, he's would it be like what's the button
X.
for the arrow? X.
And you
If
can
I'm
click to
here-
ping. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm here,
We
he's
see that.
here.
Okay. What I might
That was my
do.
starting position.
What I might do is, this is apparently working for everybody else, so I'll delete you. You're not gonna see anything for a second. I'm going to re-add you, but for some reason, that sheet it doesn't like re-adding you. I don't know why, but for some reason, the game doesn't enjoy putting you back in the game whenever I delete you.
It's racist.
It is very racist.
Yeah.
This is
I'm gonna actually try
That's
something.
moved me.
Sorry, I moved you, and then hopefully I put you back.
The
No,
music is
it's
pretty
okay.
sick.
I just
I'm gonna try this. That's so fucking weird. Why is it so broken?
I'm never able to hear the music through Duncan's screen share, so it's pretty good.
Oh, I always have it turned way down.
That's I don't know why. Is it just okay? I'm gonna do something.
bro, they drew individual eggplants for this map.
Yeah, this map's
Yeah.
really good.
I like it.
That's crazy cool. And there's like 5 of them.
Yeah, you drew individual cocks too, running all around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna reset real quick, and hopefully.
You know who Jimmy Carr is? The
Yeah.
Oh.
You laughed like him for a second. That fucking intro just laughed.
It's like
Okay.
Squidward.
Sounds like he's choking whenever he laughs. It's great.
Yeah, that's totally.
Especially when
Okay.
he gets in a laughing
What
fit.
about now? Do you see everything now? Do you see Kazar right next to you?
It's a gray screen. It's loading.
Oh, okay.
Let me,
What
let
do
me
you do?
just refresh.
Oh no! Don't refresh. Just it takes a second to get the information. That you
Let me not refresh.
Yeah. Oh, I think I figured out what the fucking issue is. Okay.
Was it James's fault?
No.
It was
The
goblins.
game didn't fully understands the whole entire situation. What the fuck? It's okay. We're off to a rough start, but that's all right.
Okay.
Let me know if you can see the map.
Yeah.
Okay, you can?
No.
Oh,
I'll let
okay.
you know.
I'm not getting any either. I'm still on gray screen too, so
Yeah.
you're not like the only one or anything.
Okay.
Shame, lad.
Nice.
Interesting.
Oh, it's coming in for me.
Okay, I just reloaded the map, so
I'm in.
hopefully that'll work.
Ah, I'm in.
Hey.
Cool. Okay.
Huzzah!
I'm loading and
Start
I'm
timer.
Yeah.
I'm in. Yep. I'm in.
Done.
Cool. For some, maybe
Yay!
something from
I don't see a V.
Okay, so-
right here.
No, I'm watching Hashim's screen,
Oh, rip.
and I see on the Hashim screen.
You'd have to sync them in your mind, I guess.
It's
Yeah,
fine
that's fine.
at this point.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, so you move 15 feet. Do you see everything kind of how it is now?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like to do? You have 15 more feet of movement. You have your action, and you have your bonus action.
Let's see. How do I do the ruler? Is it?
If you can just click on your character and you can drag, and then I'll tell you
yeah.
how much more feet you have.
Okay, so he's
But you
15
could definitely
feet.
stand
Okay,
right
well,
next to Gishba as well.
I can move right next to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Question: do you guys see Avi's character?
No.
I do.
Like right there.
Maybe he's really stealthy.
Can you see my pings?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just can't see the token, but that's okay. I can get it by context. It's probably not worth going through and fixing when it's realistically just like a workable situation.
Hey, let me come over and we can print out the scene.
Okay.
Okay.
We
So I guess I would move to about here next to Gishma.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
And I see that there's a lot of commotion going on, but this thing seems dangerous. So
Yeah.
am I able to attack?
Yes. Yes, totally can attack.
Okay.
Using your free action, you would pull out both, I assume?
Yes.
You see this. What does your character look like as you're kind of running up at this point?
Well, I'm basically a hooded figure. They would just
Okay.
see like a hood moving kind of quickly.
Yeah. You see a hood
Or
move
cloak.
seemingly from a stall, whizzing past Kazar. You hear the sounds of two swords being pulled out of the sheaths as he runs up to the black shadowing figure right before Gishma. Are you gonna try to attack?
Yes.
Okay. What you can do is click on the little short sword icon, and you can click on that, and it'll pop up in the chat.
Okay.
And then you can hit attack twice because I'm assuming you want to attack twice. If you can.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Is this it's an advantage roll, right?
No.
No,
Just
okay.
it's just straight roll.
Okay. So
Ooh,
Okay.
nice dice.
Looking good.
Lee.
So both of them hit. Roll damage to start off with.
okay. Is it just a normal
Yeah, just hit damage.
sorry, I still gotta find all this stuff.
On the chat, it says attack and that says damage underneath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And just a normal one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Roll another one. But this time, because actually you don't get your second attack doesn't get your +4. So just roll it again, and we'll just minus the other one. So, cool. And then if you go to your features tab, you'll see one that says sneak attack.
Okay.
You'll want to click on that, and then you'll roll the damage for that as well. Okay. What you guys see is a quick hooded figure running, quickly darting past you, Kazar, at this point, seemingly pulling out two short swords. You don't even have time to think or react to this point. Even possibly tripping or attacking this guy. Unsure if it has something to do with something good or bad. But you quickly come to the realization that it's, in fact, a friend. pulling out two short swords, beginning to slice into the mist, going quick. Gishma's kind of aid, able to just being there, seemingly giving this guy able to hit a few weak spots on the horrific ghostly monster before you guys hearing as it starts to freak out at this point. At this point, it is now Gafraxis' turn.
Thank God.
Oh, I'm glad Gafraxis has a chance.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, I refreshed and I see his character.
Okay. He's just gonna step around the corner. Sorry. I'll play Gafraxis in most fights. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to, because I'm startled, melee range. I'm gonna pull out my dagger.
Okay.
And then cast what's it called? Branding Smite. So let me throw that in the chat for you.
Okay.
It's at 3rd level, so it's just slightly better, and it does radiant damage. I don't know if that's pertinent. Black misty monster. I don't know. But anyhow,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try and stab him with it.
Okay. Awesome.
Or slice, probably.
Yeah,
One
go for
motion.
it. Go for the attack roll.
All right, let's see. I've not attacked with a dagger in a while. Boop and boop.
Oh. You try as you might.
dude.
You take it from the. Yeah, you take it from it. And you just get nothing. You look at your dagger; it has nothing on it. You're very terrified at this point, as nothing happens. The
Am
little
I
bit of
canonically terrified? Like I should be running?
no, not.
Okay.
You do not have the frightened condition,
Okay,
but
okay.
you are personally probably worried of the whole situation, as well. At this point, it goes now down to, unless you have anything else you want to do, such as
No, that
movement.
is my turn.
Okay. Dubak, what do you want to do?
All right, I want to move here. Then I want to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Plop that boy there.
Okay. This time, though, you point your fingers. You see the gauntlet emanate, and this time it's the left hand of the Bane, got a floating in hand. You actually see that the bottom of it almost glows like it's holding the sun inside of the gauntlet.
Fuck yeah. All right, then I'm going to try to attack with that boy.
Okay. Roll damage. Okay. Awesome. What does it look like as you slam into it?
It's going to just fucking. I kind of want to act like I'm punching into the air, then have the ephemeral fist fly out of my fist, then keep flying through the air, then punch him.
Yeah. And you watch as it kind of punches through the whole entire thing. The little bits of sun poking out the end of the gauntlet, seemingly brightening up this terrifying beast before you guys. It seems to be kind of phased by that more than it was phased by the swords kind of slashing at it.
Then I want to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
on that.
Awesome. We get attack roll. That does hit.
Okay. Nice.
You watch as you put up your hand, harnessing the sun. You watch as you kind of like almost smash it, and then a beaming stream of sun flies through the air, hits the kind of the undead, seemingly kind of dead center, brightening up it up as well. Okay, cool. It takes that. Anything else you want to do with your turn movement?
I want to move here if that would give me like a little bit of cover.
Yeah, I'd say it'd give you a quarter cover.
All right.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
You watch as it's turn at this point. It starts to hear this horrific, terrifying. You start to hear things that you don't really know and totally aren't sure. I would like everybody, even Gafraxis, within a 30-foot range, a DC or a Wisdom saving throw, please. Okay, Gishma succeeds. Ahab succeeds.
Fuck yeah.
Tuvok succeeds. Dizo fails. And Kazar fails.
Does this fall into my? Is this a magic resistance thing?
Uh,
Throw against spells
no.
involving
This is an ability.
wisdom?
it doesn't look like there's like a specific saving throw option for me under Gefraxis.
Just do a normal wisdom check.
All right, I figured.
There is actually
Alright.
one for wisdom. You missed it.
So-
It's under the main skills. Adding 2 on top of that, though, it's
Oh,
only
got it.
13.
Thanks.
Add to do a total of 4. Both Kazari, Dizo, and Gefraxis all become okay. On your next turn, everybody who has this either chooses a bonus action or an action. Not both. Everybody, though.
Cool.
Okay. The 3 people who failed take 9 psychic damage. Of course, Kazar, you get half that from your ability.
Wouldn't that be a spell then? So you would get advantage on the check?
No, it's an
No,
ability.
yeah. I think it has to specifically be like a
It
spell
has to be a
from a
spell.
spell book, and not like a feature or anything.
There's not a spell in the game called Howling
Oh.
Babel. So it's just an ability from it.
So everybody who failed takes 9 damage?
Everybody who failed takes 9 damage. Everybody who succeeded takes 4.
Gefraxis is
Oh,
down.
okay.
You watch as slumping
He's
against the ground. Yeah, and of course you have to roll concentration check.
Yeah, shit. That's cool.
And on his
I
turn,
forgot.
we'll roll about that.
Oh,
You
alhamdulillah.
succeed, you keep your concentration up as well. That's all it can do for its turn. Frederico, what do you like to do?
I just look at it and say, I think you're the one who caused the
No, you.
the morning, and I use my 3rd level misdirection
Okay.
to make a saving
Who's gonna
throw.
make a wisdom saving
You're
throw?
right. Rips himself
It
apart.
rolled a natural 19.
God damn it!
Nobody's
Wow.
ever gonna fail against this.
I just shrug and say, "Well, I don't know. Guess not." And then I just take I take a step back.
You're so
Wait,
nonchalant.
Wait, do I have full movement? I have full movement,
You
right?
full movement, yeah.
Can I soft step pull Ishma out of range?
No.
Okay, then I just take a step back.
I appreciate the part.
Because you'd have to step 5 feet forward and then 5 feet back.
Yeah, wait.
'Cause you're
it's
right there.
a bonus action to stabilize someone. Or no, sorry, it's
It's a
full
full
action.
action.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Then
There's something
never
called the
mind.
healer's kit that somebody could use. So, but otherwise,
That's everything I can do. So
Okay.
Healing's overrated.
Kazar, what do you?
I'll just take a step back and
Okay.
be like, well, that's all I can do. Bye, guys.
Kazar, you either get your action or bonus action this turn.
I'm gonna do bonus action, and I'm gonna
Okay.
cast True Strike.
Okay.
Which is funny because it's psionic, so I can do it with like just without doing anything. But anyway, it doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, and I'm gonna choose. What was your name?
Mine?
How do you say your name? Dizajo?
Just Daizo.
Dizo?
Yeah, just
Oh, Daizo.
Daizo.
Okay.
Actually, Kazar doesn't know Daizo. They well, you're a friend. Yeah, Daizo and Gishma will both get advantage on their next attack against the creature.
Just one. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the sixth
Yeah,
level
I
thing.
forgot the additional ally. Yeah, so both of you guys will get Yeah, of course. Both of you guys will get advantage on your next strikes against.
And pick people that went before it. Sorry, James. And
That's
then
fine.
I'm gonna run over to the stall.
Yeah, you see the
Like,
stall man guy. Get away from me! Get the fuck out of
I'm
here!
just gonna like try and do the car thing and like
My
slide over his and
cabbages.
like hide behind him.
Before we go to Dizo Joy's turn, you guys see something stumble out of the door as well. You hear a, I don't Get it? I'm so fucking confused. And what you see is a fucking
Bro, it's me.
terrifying beast.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, too friendly.
that does hit different.
You see this thing. With three spinally long arms coming out of its back. It seems confused at the whole entire situation. It will roll initiative, and it will go at that point.
Is it an enemy or is it a friend? We don't know yet.
As well as you hear a faint bit of crashing, as well as a "Oh God, fuck, this is bad," coming from inside the window of the room. Diza, what would you like to do as you see this new terrifying monster? You do only get advantage against this creature, though.
Okay.
Oh, and you only get your action or bonus action. So.
Okay. So I was wondering, can I grab Gishma and pull him to the side, like pull him away?
Yeah. So what you can do, you both will get opportunity attacks, unless you want to disengage. I'll allow you to disengage and then use your turn to just pull you guys out of the way for sure.
Oh, so okay, so this is an opportunity. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you were to just grab him and go, then the monster will either take a reaction on one of you guys, basically.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay. Yeah. So taking out your short sword, you get advantage on the strike.
Okay.
Put him up.
Light him up, baby.
I think we found his two companions.
Yeah.
Awesome. Give me a damage roll and then give me a sneak attack.
Okay.
I'm glad we didn't go to the morning yet because I think they caught something.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Awesome.
I don't think
That
fine.
sucks, but awesome.
I think they look healthy.
And then give me a sneak
They look
attack.
to be this beautiful.
Let me see.
Yeah. One of the things you could do had it been like a normal turn, you could have used a bonus action to disengage, but
Okay.
fuck, that's a good roll. Amazing job. You see that you kind of stab directly into the center, and you like rip up, and you watch as the head kind of splits open for a second, and then kind of seals itself back together at this point. Roll. Gafraxis gets to roll a 1d20 for a death save.
Oh,
I guess
God.
he's not dead yet. He's just unconscious.
Yeah. Want me to roll that?
Yeah,
Forgive
just roll
myself.
1d20. Oh! He comes back up, and you watch as he goes. Dubak, Master Bane has saved me. And you see that he takes his hands and he goes, "I have untold power." And you see he presses them to himself, and you start to see the a little bit of blood kind of on it, like a little bit on his off of his nose, start to dry up as he casts Cure Wounds on himself. You see that he gains this beautiful kind of glow to him for a second. He goes, "Dubak, I need to leave. I don't think I have enough ability to do so." And you see that he scrambles to his feet and then takes 15 feet and fucking nopes the hell out of there.
I look at Dubak and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Banner boards, worship.
Gishma, what do you want to do now at this point?
I have a shocked look on my face.
Oh, wait,
right
quick
now.
question. So,
Yeah?
didn't Navi only attack once?
Yes.
Does he get
So it's one each, basically.
Oh, action, bonus action?
Yeah.
Strike? Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
oh,
Sorry, I
yeah,
thought he
yeah,
just
yeah.
had extra attack.
No,
but
no,
that
no,
was
no,
fighter, and I misunderstood.
He's a rogue that uses his bonus action because he's dual wielding.
Fuck the real brick brain. So
No, you're fine. It's dual wielding is weird in this game. Kishma, what would you like to do now at this point?
I will pull my dagger back and attack again with Kazar's guidance. You know,
Okay.
your true strike.
Yeah,
and
for
all
sure. Give me advantage.
That. Alrighty.
Oh, nice. Roll damage, and then roll your burning, whatever.
Yeah, my branding smite.
Okay.
All right, here, let me just throw that
You
up there
see
again.
that the knife doesn't seem to do much, but it is in fact brutal.
That's an awful roll.
Can't become invisible till the end of the turn, which is That's fine. But you do see that the branding does a little bit more than the normal strike did as well, albeit not much. That was your action. It did not encompass your bonus action. What would you like to do now? With your
I
bonus
would
action
like to cast Hexblade's Curse on his homie that just stumbled out of the house. So this fella.
you do know
Sure, but
you do notice that this ghastly monster is starting to lose some of its it's starting to be a little bit more see-through at this point as well. So,
and then that is my turn.
Awesome, sweet. Now at this point, Dubak, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon try to attack Smoke Man.
Awesome. Give me an attack. Okay. Give me a damage. Okay. You watch as it kind of does this is very Iron Man-esque. Kind of swinging through the thing, and you watch as it slams through the thing again, kind of pulling a lot of the kind of ghostly mist as well through it. What do you like to do with your action?
Am I able to stand in the same spot as my spiritual weapon?
Yeah, you can, for sure. You could also stand here too as well if you wanted to.
And I would be in contact range with the boy.
It's diagonals also work.
Okay. Then I'm going to run up here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Go for it. Okay.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh God.
I'm not supposed to touch this man, or
No. You're fine. You're fine. Roll for damage though.
It's the bye-bye spell.
Yeah, this might be
No.
bye-bye spell
You
for
just
it.
almost rolled the natural 20, and I would have felt really sad if you did. You take your hand and you try to
Yeah, that would be insane.
swing it underneath and try to push it into the monster. You summon up all this kind of black glowing energy that kind of goes through all the way to your fingertips. You feel it almost disperse through the thing. And you watch as the mist starts to get stronger and stronger as you do so, almost pulsing and growing like somebody flexing a vein.
Is my arm free?
Yeah, you see you pull your arm out, but now you see that it's a little bit more solid instead of see-through as it was just a few seconds ago before you did that.
I'm gonna scream, my bad, don't use necrotic on him, I guess, or something like that. Then I'm going to.
Like, half my spells are necrotic. Fuck.
I'm going to run back. Oh wait,
Okay.
no. That's sorry. Opportunity attack.
No,
Yeah,
you're fine.
I am going to. I guess we didn't talk about this. I'm not using my idol anymore. I'm assuming because I got the glove, right?
Yeah, you're using the glove.
For casting. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Okay. The ticking time bomb is so useful. Okay. You see that at this point. And how is it pronounced again, V?
Daizo.
Daizo. You usually watch as this lumbering thing. I don't get who caused the morning. And you watch as it kind of crouches down for a second, and you watch as these all four long appendages, almost five now at this point, one being a little bit
say it's gonna Slav squat.
No, it starts to come down, and it starts to almost try to squeeze onto you. Let's see if it hits. You luckily quickly step back, kind of taking your short sword and kind of slapping it against one of the sides of the tentacle, in which it pushes and falls back, unable to actually grab you. That is its turn.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In that situation, let's say that it were to roll high. Can I do a reaction roll? How does that work?
So one of the reactions you actually do have right now is Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah.
So you could use that to have the attack's damage when it does its damage onto you, which is very useful because you're kind of a squishier guy as well. So, but yeah, If you had a reaction, you can do that. If they move, they can also take that reaction. But at this point, I would like you watch as the ghastly monster. You start to see a few more sets of eyes form. Is Duncan here? Okay. You see Duncan, Gishma, and then Daizo. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong.
Yeah, say it right.
I would like each one of you guys to roll a wisdom saving throw again.
Oh, me as well? No.
No, just the three. The three of them front.
Okay. I heard 3 of them, but I don't because I can't see.
Awesome.
I forget because I have to look at Hashim's screen.
Awesome! You guys fucking do amazing. You watch as these eyes lock and focus. You guys push them out of your guys' way, focusing on the monster in front of you guys. Its effect having no effect on you guys. Frederico, it is now your turn.
So, I'm gonna use my special genie abilities.
Okay.
Not genie abilities, but I'm gonna use wind wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, since it's like firewall, I can make a thing, right? I can do it.
Yeah. So place measure template.
Fucking Christ! Sorry, I hate doing that. It's up to 50 feet long, right? So I can draw. I want to make a box, so it would be what 50 feet of box would be.
I don't.
Can I make a box?
I don't think you can make a box. I think the idea is that you grab a fan and you like swing a fan and then it's like one line basically.
Wait. Let me. It's not like okay, so it's not like
it's an impulse versus sustained.
Where you choose within a point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet wide. At a point you choose within range.
One continuous path.
One continuous path. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm gonna choose when the wall appears. You can't pass through it. I'm just reading it real quick to make sure I'm doing it right this time. I thought I read it correctly, but I guess it's not like. Okay, so I'm gonna choose right here, I guess.
If you click place measure template, you can get it up again.
Wind wall. Just do this.
And you can also roll your scroll wheel to fix it.
Yeah, I want it to just like push them back, essentially. Or
Okay.
I guess they're going to be inside of it too. When the wall appears, creatures within its area. Yeah.
Make a strength saving throw. Okay.
Both of them need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, fail and fail. Roll those.
First one, second one.
Actually,
just take the
one succeeds. It had a 2, but then it rolled over to a 20. So you watch as this. Just next time you'll just roll one damage.
It's half damage, by the way, on a successful one.
Yes, half damage, which is still quite a bit. And this is what's bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay, so it's still half.
But it says the anything in a gaseous form cannot go through it. Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through it.
But this is where the end of the wall is, right here.
That's where it starts. That's where I wanted it to start.
Okay, then yeah.
Can I drag it? Oh, fucking Christ. I wanted like that's where I wanted to like burst forth from, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, so this whole I guess I'd put it to this wall, right? So it's like one big stream. There to the whatchamacallit, the fountain. So from this building's wall to the fountain, I want the wall.
Okay, then yeah, just wanted to let you know that they could just walk around. So,
I know that's why I was like I wasn't. I wanted to basically block them from going. They have to go through around the fountain. Okay. I guess more so. Or they can walk through it if they're not gadgets as well. Yeah. I guess. But do they take damage if they have to walk through it?
I don't think so. But flying creatures can't. So automatically it's going to push back the gaseous form at least.
Do we get an opportunity attack?
Fuck it, yeah. All three of you can.
All right, here. I still only have my dagger out, so I'll just slash. Yeah.
Daizo as well. You can roll an attack if you want to make an opportunity
oops.
attack.
Yeah.
Opportunity
Right.
attack is when they
Yeah.
leave your sight, right? So
Leave your area.
Yeah, there we go.
Daizo, this is also an incredible moment to say that you get sneak attacks on reactions as well. So you get to roll a crit damage and then crit sneak attack.
Okay.
Which is really
It's so
fucking
good.
good.
Yeah.
So good. It's so good.
Mitchell, can you not?
Rogue MVP.
Do we need to roll attack on opportunity? I'm assuming.
Yes. You
What do
have
you
to still
say?
roll an attack hit.
Yeah. It's still.
Okay. So I'll figure I probably missed.
Next time you can roll a critical hit on the sneak attack as well. So just
Gotcha.
roll or no, that is critical.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
The other crit is above it.
No, but that's not. 1 second, I'm double checking something real quick. Don't worry about these two. It should be 68. It should be 66. So roll it again.
Okay. For the sneak attack or
Yeah,
for...
sneak attack. Yeah, because he gets both. You see that you quickly get in a quick slash with your sword. It's seeming a lot more closer to like a wisp now at this point, as the window wall breaks off a ton at this point, leaving a lot to be kind of a little bit left to be as it kind of gets pushed back by this wind wall, kind of arcing and over. You see that this thing, though, still in front of you, is still looking for a hug of some sort as well.
I give it a hug. I still have movement though, right?
Yeah, you do.
I want to get. I'm gonna go where near Kazar and crouch next to him and be like,
Yo, get the fuck out of here! I don't want you near my fucking stand!
"You're a
hear-
good-looking man. You want
Shut
me
up!
near your stand?"
Because I already want to do.
I was gonna do meteors, but the wind wall is a little tricky on that. I'm just gonna try and mind spike the wisp.
Okay.
The sneaky boy.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see if it rolls. Makes sense.
Sorry.
Yes.
Would the spiritual weapon be pushed back, I assume?
It's magical, so it
Okay.
fades through. It.
Yeah, it shouldn't be affected by wind.
That's how I roll it. It fails. Roll your damage. God, that's
There it
actually
is.
really good. Oh, you rolled it as a. Oh no! Oh, that. I thought you were doing a different spell. You watch as.
I had a very similar.
What is it? What do you even
mind?
do?
Yeah.
What does it
So-
look like?
I'm gonna hop up
AKA,
on...
how do you want to do this?
Got you. All right, I'm gonna hop up on the little stall thing next to this guy,
Oh,
and then I'm just gonna like point the like staff at the smoke guy, and then I'm just gonna like flash the like purple eye things, and then I want its like Nazi from Crusader or Lost Ark. I wanted to do that with purple energy.
Oh, okay. That's fucking cool. So, you watch as it seems to just quickly evaporate and dissipates, and it has a little bit one last word, and you just hear it say, "What did you do?" As it kind of disappears from the view at this point.
okay, Mitchell. Sorry, the burst bubble. It says you can shape the wall in any way you choose, so as long as it makes one continuous path. It doesn't say straight path, so I guess if you like curve it, it just can't run into it itself. I guess.
Yeah,
So I could curve it. I'm not changing it. I'm just saying. It says you can shape the wall in any way you choose, so as long as it makes one continuous path. So I guess you could say it curves as well.
You could like do some fucked up shit with that.
yeah.
Yeah, so it is like
commoners make, like, a
firewall.
little
It is-
maze.
The
Or
only
they not
thing though is we'll talk about the spell later, but it has a lot of nuance versus some of the other spells.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking weird.
It's weird.
Anyways.
It's weirder than Firewall for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, keep going.
Anything else you want to do for the rest of your turn, Kozar?
Yeah, I'm gonna do True Strike and give it to Daizo and Dubak.
Okay, sweet.
So
They both have advantage. Daizo, what would you like to do now on your turn? You have advantage on your first strike.
Let's see. I'd just like to attack with my short swords again.
Okay, give me 2 attacks.
And it's advantage on these?
Advantage on the first one.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Give me another one. Sweet. Okay, give me damage, and then sneak attack. Okay. And then up next is Gishma. Sweet. You watch as you 3 strikes, and you watch as this kind of a brown, very thick blood starts to come out of the wounds. What? I don't get it. It seems to cough out this brown like blood as well. Anything else you want to do for your rest of your turn?
No.
Awesome, sweet. Gishma, what do you like to do? Actually,
All right.
I'm gonna take a step back. You guys hear loud crashing in the back. You hear a shattering of a window, and you watch as what seems to be kind of an older man, graying with a longer beard, a rapier in hand, comes tumbling backwards. And you watch as... Sorry, I have to grab what these things are called. These 2 little tiny... gross monsters with these giant jaws, looking like corgis, but from hell, start to come tumbling over him, and you hear, "Oh God, this is so fucking bad!" As he starts to swipe and swing at them as well, and they will be added as well to the initiative.
Wait, does the one not take
God.
Still at the end.
It goes up. It goes up. You're still at the end. Holy shit. One's gonna go up.
I mean, I rolled 1s.
That's going to happen. Gishma, what do you want to do? As you notice, all this shit happen as well.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. I'll throw that in the chat again.
Okay.
Shaboop. And then I'm going to run, step back, and taunt the guy. I'm going to be like, "Come at me, bitch. Fucking gay little fucker." And I step back.
Okay.
So that's happening.
Machine?
I wanted
You
to...
don't know if...
give me a
You
charisma
don't
check.
know... What if he likes being called that? What if he has a kink?
Well, then he
And
doesn't
he
have to...
may still approach.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
metagaming
Yeah,
at my
we can
table.
follow us
No
my way.
metagaming. Give me a charisma check. Or
Wait, metagaming?
yeah,
What
you
do you
don't
mean
get to talk
meta-
about his fucking sexual preferences. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might try to seduce him mid-battle.
Very true. And sorry,
Charm
what was
effects are serious.
Charisma check.
Oh, that's...
Just to see if you're able to. You don't know its full intelligence and if it's able to fully understand what a taunt is. You'll find out
Fair.
on its turn. Dubak, what would you like to do?
Can I
No
try to...
opportunity attack? Or...
Huh?
No opportunity attack? Or...
Oh,
Anything like
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, good. Thanks for saying.
I want to...
Huh?
Give me...
Yeah, you're so good. It would try
me.
to strike at you.
I just wanted to scratch.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
gonna hurt a lot.
Okay, sounds good.
It's actually quite painful. You
He rolls
take,
highest roll too.
it's very strong. You take 34 damage.
Holy shit.
Oh my.
Hey, he takes 10 cold damage. Haha, gotcha.
You watch as the cold kind of clings to him, and he goes, "What? Ice fucking cold."
Fuck.
Yeah, I would give you my potion, but it would come near.
It's okay.
Is Gishma still
am one.
standing?
He's
I
not
am.
still standing. He just looks
Damn.
Oh,
I
fuck,
live, bro.
like-
I live.
like as soon as he stepped back, you saw the kind of initiative come out of the eyes of this terrifying thing referred to as lost. Scratch down, and you watch as it like tears through his armor, tears through his clothes, leaving this giant gash straight through the center. Actually, this calls, because it's over half your HP. Give me 3d6 because this calls for an injury check.
Oh, I
Because-
forgot about that.
Yeah, because you guys had elected to do more injuries, and that's not good. That's not good.
I mean, I'm sorry you might lose a limb, but I love this.
Yes,
Me too.
Prosthetics are cheap.
I have to find it
Yeah.
first. Just-
Yeah, 17's bad on the
yeah,
injury
it's
list.
almost highest, which I have to find real quick because I totally lost what it was called.
We can
Um,
we can try to get the doctor to make you an artificer.
Well, let's see what it is before we
cannon.
start planning.
Yeah, this is also piercing damage, as it doesn't slash. Actually, it stabs through you, and you're like almost coming out the back. Yeah. Let me pull it up real quick. What you get? You get piercing damage, which is page 16. Up next is Frederico. That's the farthest next one. You're
so
not
I'm
you're
just
not, you're
gonna-
not in next yet. Look at the initiative. You're
Oh,
coming up
no, It's
soon.
the chicken.
Oh, okay. You feel this pain shooting through your body, and you watch as something was pulled, stabbed, shocked. Oh, sorry. Next up is Dublock. Your speed is reduced by 10 feet, and you're going to have to do something about that later. You feel something was
That's pretty
pulled. Something was yanked out of your system, not perfectly correct in the current moment. You have this massive limp as well.
You should have done your stretches. Would it take an action to try to insight if any of these guys are undead?
Bonus action.
Okay, I would like to do that. Can I try to insight all of them at once, or like?
Oh, we'll see how good of a check you get. We'll say
Okay.
like 18 or higher. You can check on these two different types of species.
I'm wanting to prioritize Spikeman.
It's an
Okay.
20.
Monstrosities are the little tiny guys that are like the hell corgis. As well as the bigger, taller dude is monstrosity. You feel this faint sense of energy glow from them, as if they were somehow infused with something that made them disgusting, basically. Like you might have already thought.
Okay, but not strictly undead, maybe. All right, I'm going to.
I have to be on my back.
Okay, I'm going to move. Sorry, spiritual. Fuck. What's this? Oh, whoops. Sorry.
You're okay. I'll delete
How
that.
do I? All right, thanks. I want to move the spiritual weapon over. Then I want to.
Okay. And you're using that in place of your action? Your spiritual
it's-
weapon?
Spiritual weapon is bonus action.
You already used your bonus action.
You can
Let's
use
see.
your bonus action as an action,
sorry.
though.
I thought you said that was an action, but okay.
No.
Yeah, same thing in any case.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to attack Spikeman with the spiritual weapon.
Awesome. Sweet. Roll for it. God, you're rolling good for once. Awesome. Roll damage.
Oh, I didn't even use the guidance.
Oh, yeah,
I
roll
guess that
again.
didn't
See,
really matter.
see if you get a 20.
Well, guidance is for attack rolls, right? Not for
No, this
or,
is
guidance.
a bandage. You don't have guidance right now.
Oh,
He gave you true strike.
true strike. That's what it was.
Yeah, he gave you straight up bandage.
Attack roll against.
Yeah.
It didn't say.
No. Another
sorry.
attack roll, not
Got
a
it.
damage roll. You're good.
Well, he did get a 20, but
You're
Yeah.
good, Tony. Okay, he still takes that 7 damage though, and he seems clearly affected by the whole situation at this point.
All right. Then I would like to move.
Okay.
Let's see. It's 10 and 50.
You see in the background as these guys are fighting. He already used his reaction, so I can't use it on you. You watch as this is currently going on. These few little monsters are trying to kind of clamber up onto this older man, taking a rapier and trying to slice at them at this point. But now we're gonna move to the terrifying beast before. It's going to step through the wind wall because it's able to do so. It is a medium size.
Hey.
We're gonna roll dice. We'll see who goes for what. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's actually not going to seemingly to care. It's actually going to, in a surprising twist. And 15, 20.
Oh my god.
It starts to charge.
Oh, do I get opportunity as he runs?
Each of you guys get opportunity attacks on this thing. Everybody has a reaction.
Fuck?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
good.
squatting here. No, I'm not mad at your choice. I'm just
No,
saying what
he
the
just
fuck.
rolls funny, so it's awesome. That hits.
All right.
That doesn't. Dubak doesn't. Daizo does. It takes 2.
Dude, I wonder how much total dagger damage you've done.
Like 7. Daizo, of course, you get to roll that. Sweet, and then you get to roll a sneak attack as well. God, having a melee rogue is so good. You watch as it's on its last limbs at this point, bleeding from so many different things, as it goes right to Ahab, and it seemingly starts to grab onto him, trying to get him into this very tight embrace. But luckily, it rolled shits. You watch as you take your hands, pushing the claws out of the way, preventing it from hugging you at this point.
Wait, but I let it hug me.
You let it attack you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then don't say that, because if you say that, I will let it happen. At this point, you watch as the guy in the background slowly takes out his rapier, slashing twice into the air, trying to hit these tiny little monsters as well. You see him like literally slice one in half in this kind of terrifying motion, and that's his turn.
DM,
Yes.
I was supposed to add 3 to my dagger attack, if that helps at all.
You watch as how do you want to do this?
I want to stab him in the back of the neck.
Okay, we'll say just because it's gonna be the end of the combat, or actually not yet. We'll say you watch as Gishma, unprompted, begins a quick surge of energy. Well, do you want to like move out of combat? Because I'll allow that for this, just because it's funny.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You watch as Gishma does like this fucking monkey jump, grabs, and just like on the back of its neck, and you watch it like slump to its knees. I don't get who did the morning. It like coughs all over Ahab, this bloody brown meniscus, and you watch as it like slams onto the ground right next to it as well. You feel your weight burns as you're on your hand, on your kind of, it feels like your hamstring mainly is just like burning as all hell. So
however, the others would see some purple energy coming out of it and entering me, and some of my wounds would go away a little bit because of the curse. No, it's actually not as much as I
He's a
would.
vampire.
yeah, it's just your charisma, right?
Yeah, charisma plus my level. So
That's actually pretty good.
But whatever. Anyhow, try to say it in my turn. Or not,
My
whatever.
turn.
My interjection.
Now it is your turn. Finally.
So I'm gonna keep the wind wall up, right?
Yeah.
But I'm
can
gonna
you drop
instead of why?
So I can shoot him.
No. I'm gonna drop the wind wall,
Thanks.
but instead of needing to like, I'm gonna use my bonus action to fly. I'm gonna fly 30 feet in the air,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna use vicious mockery on. I'm gonna fly 20 feet in the air, and
Okay.
fly 10 feet forward, and then I'm just gonna use vicious mockery on this thing,
Okay, post it.
and just call it a little baby
Which one?
bitch.
Okay. Good. I'm glad it needs to hear you. Because it'd be really funny if you didn't understand you.
Which one?
I pointed at it.
He fails for sure. He rolled a 0.
He's very insecure.
He goes. What else do you want to do? I guess it's your turn, right?
I want to pick up Hashim
No,
and drop him.
no. Kazar,
Okay.
stop with the funnies.
I
Stop it.
told you I lift weights. I'm heavy. I'm big boy.
Now that the wall's down, I'm gonna shoot this one with a firebolt.
Okay, the wall's down.
I have a post.
Yeah, I dropped
Oh,
concentration on it.
Okay. The one in front or the one in the back?
In the back, the one that hasn't been hit yet, right?
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Hold attack.
Aww.
That does not hit. You watch as it slowly moves out of the way, and you watch as the firebolt goes a little wide.
I guess I will then use True Strike on the I'll say unharmed one, just since that one's probably gonna need to get
Yeah.
killed harder.
In the future, I will
yeah.
give you, because this is a new spell for you. If you would like to, you could use your bonus action first, True Strike, and then do it on the same turn. To firebolt.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I appreciate that. I'll just take that as a learn.
So.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then I will give it to W and Daizo.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's my turn.
Oh,
Oh, actually, I'm gonna pull out my broom and get ready to fly because I feel like something's coming.
Okay. Sweet. Daizo. What do you wanna do?
Let's see.
There's one missing companion.
Or that could be the missing companion, the one
Yeah.
fighting them.
W or oh yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
man.
Okay, so
I hope so. He's a Chad. I like.
just to clarify, I couldn't figure out. We're picking this one.
This one's the one that's kind of targeted.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this one you have advantage on. The other one is closer to death, though. So you know,
Up to you.
Matt, I make.
Okay.
And you can do one attack, one target, one attack the other target if you kill the.
I rescind my suggestion.
So.
Let me see. Real quick.
The one that's almost dead has disadvantage on its
Okay,
next
and-
attack.
In roguelike fashion, I want to run up to him, to here, to here.
I can move you if you want.
Okay. And kind of like pick off the wall.
Okay.
And hit him with my daggers.
Okay.
Or with my short swords.
Yeah.
And then afterwards move like about here.
Okay. We'll start off with to see what happens.
Okay.
Give me an attack first. Awesome. With advantage as well.
Yep.
Fucking sweet, baby. For the sake of it, because I literally don't think you can't not kill with your sneak attack. You go up, unless you want to describe this in any way you want. I assume that you kick off the wall. You do like a little bit of a jumping lunge strike into it, and you watch as it goes, and you get it right into the mouth in between those jaws of teeth, and you watch as the blade goes completely straight through this whole entire thing, nearly lifting it up off the ground as you kind of do the classic swiping the blade, letting the body on the ground, covered in just this disgusting, almost yellow-brown blood as well. You still have a bonus action as well. So this one's fucking dead.
Okay. Actually, so I can just attack on a bonus?
Yeah, if you attack on your main, you can attack on your bonus, basically. That's how it works.
Okay. Oh, then yeah, I'll just I'll attack this one as well then.
Okay, sweet.
Let's see. And this is just attack, right?
Yeah, normal attack. That misses. You watch as you try to do the same thing with the exact same kind of fervor, and you watch as it kind of catches it in its big teeth, unable to do anything. Khyphraxis is running. This one's still alive though, and it is going to.
It does have disadvantage on attack.
Okay. And so it will actually try to attack Daizo with disadvantage.
Wait, that
only
what
rolls-
Vicious Mockery gives? Yes.
I trust you. So
Yeah.
you lied to me to the gallows.
No, I was mixing up stuff. It
I'm-
is correct. Disadvantage on next attack roll.
You watch as it tries to go up to you, and once you kind of like kick at it a little bit, keeping it away. Gishma, what do you want to do?
I would like to kneel down, summon my rifle, and attempt to shoot the little shit.
Okay, go for it.
You
I
know,
want to shoot the shit.
Oh yeah. Boop and boop.
Bitch.
eh.
That misses. You watch as the bullet hits the ground a little bit nearby as well. You do actually have another shot though.
That is true. That is embarrassing, but that is true. And it takes 2 to kill this fucker.
This one though, yeah, it goes. You watch as it. You don't need a roll.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's anything you want to specifically do, you watch as it goes through one eye, out the other eye, basically, slamming into the wood behind it, and the other one as well. Combat is over.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna stand up and
That's
lean on
fine.
my rifle, because I'm a little hurt.
I'm just fly. Do you want me to fly with you? You want to fly with me?
Don't touch me.
Whee!
Okay, we're taking this. We're out of that map.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not giving you guys maps again after.
Yeah, understandable.
Can I look around to see if we hear or see guards approaching?
Yes. Give me a perception check.
I want to take my ring out and put it in my palm of my hand. Just like hold it for now.
Okay. Your ring and put it in your palm.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you weren't able to take off your ring.
Sorry. Not that ring. The House
Oh.
Canis ring.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that-
wealthy.
Yeah. Sorry.
Many,
Got my bling.
many rings.
He blingin', yo.
He do be blinging. You do see that you guys are able to get back Khyphraxis after a little bit of time, essentially. Getting up and grouping together, you do see, out of the corner of your eyes, a few kind of locals looking at each other, seeing the view, and start to head off. The whole entire encounter only took about 40-50 seconds. So, if that. So, there wouldn't be enough time to get guards yet. You guys would probably have maybe a minute or two.
Yeah, that is
3
insane.
minutes.
How what that actually meant
Yeah.
for in combat. It was literally like 1 minute.
This is anime. Like,
Yeah, it's awesome.
one
Yeah,
time.
totally. It's all that adrenaline, you know.
Yeah.
Magic.
I would like to
fucked
approach
in a
the
minute.
old man.
Okay.
Maybe we should get slide.
You see that he does the classic kind of wiping the blade off of the fucking disgusting things, and then sheaths his rapier into its scabbard. He looks up and goes, "Thank you."
Are you his lost companion? You know these two?
Well, I think we
Who
should
did the morning?
leave right now or not.
Yeah, let's clear the scene before we ask questions. Should we try to drag all these monsters into the house and try to clean things up before the guards show up
Just
and start
owning
asking
this?
questions?
Well, okay.
I say we own it.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't even vouch for this.
Well, I don't know if they'd believe you either. No
Oh
offense.
well. Have you read today's
I'm
paper?
sure he'll vouch. I point to the
I have.
harassing.
Did you read a paper about 3 men coming back from the morning?
I have.
I don't read.
Yeah, I'm the man discussed in the paper, of course.
Of course.
Yes. So,
Jonathan.
You're doing so well.
Give me a deception check.
Oh wait, did you say your name is Jonathan, or are you saying his name is Jonathan?
His name.
Take his name.
Inferring.
So that's what they call me. Oh.
Oh, it was gonna be 18.
Back
Aw.
to the controls.
Jonathan, no.
Oh, I see. Must have been a different party.
It's like Skyrim NPC dialogue.
Yeah, I love it. No.
No.
He's bad at reading, so you might have misread your name.
Are you wounded, good sir?
No, I'm mostly fine. Just a bit of a scare. So.
That's a weird name, mostly fine.
I see. Your companion, before he attacked us, he was harassing me. Seemed he recognized me. What do you know about that?
I mean, look at what you're wearing, though.
What?
They both look at their own clothes.
Dubak, you're in the massive black armor with spikes.
Dude, the thing is, Dubak is basically just like an episode of fucking Seinfeld half the time. You see that he goes, maybe we can talk about it after we deal with, points over the shoulder. You see like a few guards approaching, the classic, there's like a dwarf with like a giant pike, and then, what seems to be like a burly human with a sword. They're coming up, and one of them kind of goes over to Gefraxton and he goes, "Old man, what's going on?"
Do not speak to him. He is my servant. Speak to me. I shall explain this. And I step forward and I show the ring. I go, what is the meaning of harassing my companions?
I want
Give
to
me
click
a-
my
give me
boots and
this-
stand to attention as he does that.
Give me a deception check with a 1d8.
Sounds Gucci. Well, thank you very much.
I love this.
1d8, you said?
Yeah.
I see.
Also, the standing to attention. Holy shit! Oh my god! He goes. Oh, House Kenneth ring. Do we need to clear out the scene and we can make sure
Clean
guards
this
aren't-
up.
Okay.
Have no
Uh,
one else examine the bodies.
no.
What
No.
barracks are you from?
What's your credit card number? What's the 3 numbers on the back?
Give me all your gold. We're from the Raven section.
I will be there tonight to recover the bodies. I expect them to not have been tampered with. Do you
Should we
understand?
at least kind of monitor the scenes, the details, or should we ask you about that when you arrive?
You can interview that man. I point to the merchant.
He
Otherwise,
saw it all happen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. He pulls like a little bit of like a parchment, and begins to walk over. You see that the dwarf like grabs these things, finding a cart and like stuffing these bodies into, throwing the tarp up. You see a few more guards approach. They explain the scene. Like you have a few commoners like cleaning the blood up. With a 32, this climb seems clean in like 3 minutes. It's insane.
easy game.
It's
That's
quite
normal
a
business.
beautiful moment for sure. In which you see you see that he kind of holds the pipe. Okay, I'm glad we finished that. Would you like to come inside? The inside's mostly fine besides the draft. He points to the window that he jumped through.
Yes, we will join you shortly. I wish to ask the identity of this man, and I point to the hooded figure that assisted us during the battle.
Were you injured?
He must be from the Eastlands. That's quite an exotic name.
V needs to talk. No,
Oh, I
me,
didn't. Sorry, I misheard you. But I need to pronounce him up. What did you say? Just like a little
I
sum
mean,
up?
in truth, that was
Who
incredible.
the hell are you?
Yeah, who are you, basically?
Villain.
Oh, knave!
I'm Daizo. I'm just a passerby.
You seem well trained for a passerby.
Yeah, I have a few skills here and there. We could talk about it more in detail later.
Are you
But,
looking for employment?
How good
I
are you
mean,
at
yes.
cards?
Our last rogue didn't fare so well.
Yes, the last rogue, he had a bit of a horsey situation.
Let's just say his family kept him tied down.
He'll
Wow,
be
you guys are
eating
so
the hay
mysterious
for
and
a
evil.
long time.
Shut up, lizard man!
Sorry, but I can't remember what your name is.
You don't know his name.
I don't know. I know, but I just. So basically, I look at the character and I ask if they're always like this. I'm assuming that they're a group. I ask if these three are always like this.
Could you? Sorry,
I'm always like this.
Is it me or is V? Are you? Is V a
He's
little
lagging
robotic?
a little bit.
Do you
It's
want to
enough
try?
to tell what he's saying, but it's a
Yeah.
little like.
Do you want to
if-
just try to disconnect and reconnect the Discord?
Yeah.
Maybe that might fix it. Okay.
Yo.
Hello.
talk first?
Like-
Okay.
I don't know. Just talk.
Can you hear me? Does it sound okay?
It's a little bit robotic-y, but I guess we'll have to deal
Better.
with it. It's all good.
It's all fine. Yeah, it's well within. We've had to deal with worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand what I was saying before?
Yeah.
You were asking who, David? Or
Yeah,
me?
you were asking me if they're always like this, right?
Because you seem like the most normal one in the group so far.
Fucking.
The purple
snake.
one's not this sprightly as often, but the others, yeah.
Okay. But you're looking for employment if you guys need. I have a set of skills. I have very quick hands.
Oh, we
Can I
will
check
have
my
use for you.
pockets?
Yes!
Quick hands.
I have a room at the Fancy Helm just there. In an hour or so.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yes,
can meet you
perhaps.
there then.
Or you can stick with us, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Up to you.
I'm not reading anything right now, so I could just travel along with you guys.
Sounds good to me.
Have you heard the good word of Bane?
I've actually, I don't know too much about it, but I heard the name, and I'm very intrigued to. You seem enthusiastic about it. Very intrigued to speak to you about it because your buddy over there said something about Bane, and then all of a sudden was like back to good health. It seems very, very wise to follow that.
Indeed. All right, let's get down to business. Let's head on in.
Okay. You see that he's this white kind of rapier-eared person starts to fix up some of the chairs that were knocked over, but you notice that there was like this little bit of smolder of papers in the back of the room as well. Kind of like scratches the back of his head, a little bit kind of strokes the beard, curiously looking at it, putting two fingers to his temple. Noticing your guys' approach, he turns his shoulder and goes, all right. Oh, all right, sir.
Are you injured, sir?
No, I'm mostly fine. I can take care of myself. So, if you didn't know, it came from the morning. I won't spare you with all the details, of course. It's quite a long story.
No, please.
Please?
All of the
Perhaps
details.
we can. Well, I don't know.
I like details.
Am I?
I like details. Tell me about yourself.
We're attempting to make it for morning mass today, so keep it under an hour. We can get more details later.
Okay. Well, I was off to this far off realm. I don't even think it was the same realm as this. Walking through, and then I happened upon myself to find myself in the morning, as you would. From there, I encountered these people.
It's called sleep.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I encountered these people. I barely survived in the morning. I was there for years, it felt so long. There I didn't have this long beard. I still had black, nice hair. The morning takes quite a toll on you mentally and physically and even spiritually.
How young were you when you went in?
50s, maybe?
Sorry.
What?
Very young.
Younger than this dude who looks like he's about to fucking die. He actually looks pretty good for his age. He probably looks around like that like white 60s, 70s age, but he looks like battle worn more or less at this point.
Did you encounter the Lord of Blades in your journeys?
We happened across him once. Quite a sight to see that many warforged. Sorry, I think it's referred to as forged now.
Don't worry about it.
They called themselves warforged, though. It was very strange. Stop fucking laughing.
Oh, your picture's the Emperor. This is too good.
This well has not been fucking dried out yet.
It is eternal.
It is eternal. Then we happened to find against the Caneth laboratory in somewhere. I don't remember. I was basically there as a sword for these two. That's the only reason when they kept me around, shared me their rations, kept me alive more or less. They started acting weird. I wasn't exactly told what they learned, and part of me thinks that they went mad. We had discovered that the land in the ground, essentially, magic was sept through. The whole place is contaminated with magic. It's quite terrifying. Spells coming alive and killing people. We started I found them with 4 people. It was quite a sight to see somebody's body get ripped in half by a lightning bolt. Sorry, where was I?
Man got ripped in half by a lightning bolt.
Sorry, I got distracted by my
Trauma, he's trying to forget.
We saw that last
Go
week.
back to the part where your best friend died on a landmine.
Yeah, remember that kid you killed? Tell me about him.
The Iraqi children.
Oh my God. Tell us more about the laboratory. Did you guys get in at all, or did you just visually see it?
I stayed outside. They wouldn't let me go in.
Okay, but the other two had access.
Yeah, they was worried that I would just
Noted.
abandon them as soon as I learned of the secrets, perhaps. Wanting to sell
Did it
secrets or otherwise.
Was it open when they arrived, or did they have some kind of item, ritual, whatever, in order to open it or reveal the location?
I wasn't exactly sure. It almost was a year, 2 years ago now. I think they might have had something, or they might have just pried it open.
Okay.
But with how it was in ruins, you could probably just smash through a wall, honestly.
What were you guys looking for in Fairhaven? Or if they shared that with you.
Nothing really. They think that this would have been the best place to trade secrets beyond going to completely to Shard. But I wasn't told much. I was fed, and I was able to fight off things, and that was my primary goal.
How did you guys leave?
The same way we entered. We walked through the mist. The mist that I entered there in was different than the mist that I came out of, though.
Okay.
Might I ask where those 3 small creatures came from?
Oh, Dogs. We had dogs along. They cheered us up for the most part.
Gotcha. Sorry for your loss.
They weren't mine. Bit me once. Ate a lot too. God.
Fair.
Do you know if they were working with anyone in Fairhaven?
Not that I know of. They're probably just looking to sell the information to whatever news gallery or bulletin would listen and pay them the most.
Do you have any idea where the lab might have been? Any landmarks?
Not specifically. We used old maps of Metro, was the name. The capital of what they told me to be Siri, whatever that nation was called. So this is my first year being in this place, so I don't know much.
When you encountered the Lord of Blades, what was that encounter like? Did you see them from afar? Did you guys like speak to him or any of his subordinates? Did they leave you alone? Seem hostile?
One of the things that we did was we brought a few companions, people that wanted to be, or at that, I wasn't there with them at that point, but when I did meet up with them eventually in the Moorland, they had a few forged with them.
Have you seen anything what the Forged were doing while they were there?
No, I am quite sneaky, and I was able to catch a few glimpses of what people said or otherwise. There's a lot of Forged that don't understand who they need to be or what they want to be, essentially. And that's what they want to do, is they want to free all of those in servitude. They say that the Forged have souls, have purpose and meaning, and their goal is to teach every single one of them. If they have to use force, then they will.
Might I ask if on your expedition you noticed something would have been useful that you did not bring?
Oh,
Or that you did bring? Anything particularly useful?
Luckily, one of the guys was able to cast magic, so we had food and water for the most part. But
I smile.
Just jittering in place.
there was a thing called the Glass Plateau and the Glowing Chasm. They actually wanted to go in and try to mine things out. Maybe a pickaxe would have been pretty interesting. That stuff was hard as hell. One of them even took a sword to it, and it almost shattered. So maybe that this thing would have done anything, and he points to his rapier.
You said this is your first year here. Do you mean you're not from Corvar?
Yeah, the planet's called, the world's called Eberron, right? The planet that we're stepping on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not from here. I come from Misty Woods, essentially.
Any plans to get back?
No, but my goal was to actually venture out of there. I lived a pretty boring and uneventful life.
I mean, we could always find a wizard with, like, a banished spell.
So you said when you're trying to leave the Misty Woods, I presume that's when you went into the mist that left you in the morning?
Yes, basically. That's my assumption, at least.
Are there any supplies here at this house? Any research materials?
No, we
that
were
they
renting
left-
this house just for a little bit so they could get their information, but I came home a few hours ago, or more like 5 minutes ago, they started to throw and trash things. It was absolutely insane, and so I asked them what was going on, and then the dogs came out, and they were that disgusting thing, and then you basically were there for the rest. They might have gotten mad.
Were the creatures they transformed into either familiar from the Mournland or like associated at all with those personalities, you think? Like, do you think they were connection at all between what they turned into and who they were?
I
Or
didn't
anything
really
they were
get to
exposed to?
see what the ginger guy looked like. But I saw the other one as he walked out. He was always kind of like the brooder guy, the guy that carried all the weight. He was always very confused.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Sure. Another type?
No.
Can you tell us anything about the nature of these two mists that you encountered? Color, texture, thickness?
The one
think
I
that
walked
mist-
through was parted. But eventually I walked through it, nearing the end of this forest. It became so thick I could barely see the front of my hand. And then it started to change. It started to morph into one of skulls, of terrifying ideas, one of horror. That's the mist that I walked out of. I essentially had to look into myself a little bit. I don't fully understand the meaning of it, but you know. So.
In the Misty Woods, have you any tales of the land of Khyber?
No, none. No. My father used to tell me good stories, though.
Fuck.
Oh, thank you. That was
Yeah.
I've asked you many questions and you've held very strong. We appreciate that.
I mean, I appreciate it. I probably would have not fared so well tackling on those all by myself.
Are you seeking perhaps guides to this new world in which you find yourself?
I think the fun part will be exploring it for myself. Could I get your names though? I don't. I just feel like I always want to know the people who saved my life. He goes over, reaches out a hand out for you, Dubak. I assume you
Nice
guys.
to-
Oh,
Do I
Nice to meet you. Sean's the name.
Can you? And it's Shan, but fuck you.
Sean and Shan.
Gee.
What were you gonna say, V?
Oh wait.
Okay.
Sorry.
You see that he goes over and goes, nice to meet you, Shane. And then I assume unless anybody has anything I want to do, he introduces to all of you guys. V, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask if I learned their. I'm present with everybody, right? Okay. So I was gonna ask if I learned their name through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would've
Everybody
given
does
my real name, by the way.
a meet thing.
Except for new box, but yeah.
He's Shane. And then he would also go, what about you? Who would like to share your name? And he puts a hand up for you. Daizo.
Yeah, I put my hand up and Daizo.
Awesome. They call me Walter DeWitt.
Oh god.
Walter what?
Walter DeWitt.
Oh, fuck.
Do it. Okay.
I was wondering if you guys were gonna fucking figure it out.
That's the.
That's awesome.
You don't remember,
That's the
Jim?
kid.
That was
That-
the baby
okay.
in the pile of bones in the first straw house.
Oh,
That
right.
you brought back at the
Yes.
end.
Goddamn.
Oh my
He
God.
got brought back. Hence why he uses a rapier and on his side, he has a very big hand crossbow.
Oh my god.
Represent.
Yes, and
That's
at the
awesome.
end, Andin did part the fog for this character. So
Fucking hell, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, you're like this sounds so familiar.
Yeah. I gotta resist the urge to give him all my money. it would be a character.
Uh,
All right. Well, if you ever need to contact us, you have our names. You can find a mage, or we'll reach out to you.
yeah, the Dragon Marked houses, right? I think you can talk to one of them to trade information.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Aren't there
Don't
people
too
with
hard.
marks?
yeah. You're right.
He's
Don't worry.
Okay. I
He's
joke.
a bit of a
Yeah.
jokester, you see. He doesn't know when to read the room.
Yeah, he is.
he
bad at
like
that.
leans in and he goes. So,
I love reading though.
awesome. Sucks
Yeah, he
about that
does.
though, and he leans and he points to like the fucking ash pile behind him of all the material that they had collected.
Can we do a once-over search of the house?
Yeah, go for it. Unless are you asking him or are you saying that to me?
Both.
Yeah, go for it. Yes. I'll allow at most 2 investigation checks. So feel free.
I'm pretty good at it.
Go for it.
Decent, but I feel probably better. I feel pretty
you
confident.
hear Gafraxis go. You got it, my lord. He puts a hand on you. Add a 1d4, and then roll. Investigation.
Yo! Good Frax's ultimate support.
Praxis is slowly taking
Tuvok,
on
roll.
the powers of Bane.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
you get a
He was.
D4.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Tuvok, you get a roll
Yeah, if he
investigation.
called Ahab his lord, bro,
I would
Master-
kill him.
Master-
Praxis
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
No,
No.
you're good. It's hard.
1d4 you said?
Yeah, the Grafraxis voice is hard for me to get into. But,
There's Tuvok. Always good with his investigation.
pretty. It's pretty. You find a bunch of clothes, food in the pantries, and otherwise, mostly just generic and kind of simple stuff. Tuvok, on the other hand, let's see what you find, Tuvok. You eventually lean upon what would be basically the things that they might have found there. We'll do this. I am rolling for stuff just to make sure that you guys do this. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's so cool. Give me a 1d100. just hit. Do you see the 2 little dice on the side?
Yeah. Together we got it.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay. You watch as you pull out a tiny little feather. It looks almost
Bird-like.
you hold it in your hand and it's got this really long. It's actually quite long. Beautiful red like color. You're not exactly sure what it does, but just holding it in your hand, it's very interesting to say the least. It will be in your inventory, but just don't look at what it is yet until, of course, you identify it. Unless you want to spend an hour to do that. One of your team members has identify on 10 minutes, and one of yours has instant identify. So, sorry, I have to. That? Hopefully, I poured it into yours. Yes, I did. Cool. You should see it now in your consumables. I think.
Find anything, Dubak?
Yeah, Dubok, did you find
Each
anything?
asks.
Ahab asks.
1 sec.
I don't see it. Oh no, I do see it. I do see it.
I did.
Flips a coin. I did.
I'm going to show this beautifully exotic feather. I think it would make a nice quill, to write in my diary with.
Might be
Mm.
special.
Would someone like to tell me what it is?
I believe I can assist you with that. I tap my glass.
Okay.
Oh, that's cheating. I want to use my book, you asshole.
Except for his is instant.
I know.
You take the feather and you click it, and you watch as like little drawings, like very spy-esque, start to appear. You like start to see like words like written out, in which you instantly understand it. If you use it, it's one time only. Basically, that's it. Essentially, what it does is give me a history check. Let's see if you know what this is.
It's a phoenix feather.
Yes.
Okay. Boop. That'd be awesome.
Advantage, because of the glasses ability to roll advantage on monsters. Thank you. You don't know what rock is. ROC. But you do know what it possibly could be. Let me post a rock, the ROC, in the chat.
It's like a vulture.
It's a giant fucking bird. This basically just summons a friendly one. But it can't attack. And so it can carry up to 500 pounds while flying at its maximum speed. So basically 144 miles per day. The bird disappears after flying its maximum distance for a day, or if it drops to 0 hit points as well. So it's a one-time, basically, giant fucking bird, which can only carry up to 500 pounds. So, or 1,000 pounds at half the speed. So
you can pull a Gandalf, just like eagles.
Yeah.
Help.
But I'll only use it for the most mundane of things, like Chicago.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right.
I will relay this to Dubok out of respect for him. You have saved my life, unfortunately.
There is actually one thing that I will not give everything cool to do just now. I will make sure that you actually find something. You find a little scroll that you pull open, and you find a spell located deep inside of it. I will put that spell scroll in your thing. This is reading through it. Give me an Arcana check.
My first successful Arcana.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Doesn't need to be.
You get the spell that is referred to as Steel Wind Strike. So I'll basically post it. You can also look it up. Essentially, that. I believe I can actually just do this as well. Okay, I put the spell thing in there as well. If you click on it, it will take you to a link. Well, yeah. But yeah, that's all you guys find, and I would say that you find as well in there. This will be the last thing we do for today.
Wow. That's cool.
So
100 platinum. We'll say that Jimbo finds 30 of it, and 70 of it is in Dubok's hands. So
I give 10 to Bizarre. I give 10 of my 30 to Bizarre and say, "Here, my debt is now paid."
Ah, yes, thank you. I mean, this could also be argued my portion, but yeah.
Yeah, my debt is not paid, and then I walk
Actually,
away.
wait, no, because that's more than a quarter. Well,
Are we
Daiso is entitled to something that's two usually, but
are we witnessed finding this platinum?
yeah, this is a very, very important question. Is this
Stealth check, both of you.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, wrong button. I clicked out. Oops.
Clicked out of the foundry.
Yes.
Okay.
He
I'm
should have the
loading back
money
in.
taken as punishment.
Yeah, I'll roll for you then. That's your
You're
third
so
natural 20.
excited.
No,
not
you weren't
rolling.
found. You weren't found taking the money then.
Or in the money. My honey.
For some now it's just a fucking blank screen for me.
Well, luckily you don't need the blank screen to roll.
No,
You don't need
now
the
I'm
map to
in.
roll.
No, it's not the map. Everything was blank, but I'm in now.
Okay, well I'm rolling for you.
No, I'm in. I can roll my own stealth check.
Then hurry up, do it.
I did. I clicked the button.
Nobody has a
Damn.
passive perception enough to see 20 and 25, so they were not found.
all right? Yeah, so it's completely up to you guys.
Yeah, I just give 10 to Kazar and say, "Here's my portion that I found."
That is pay. Yeah, no, that's more than my fair share. So we're square. Thanks, bud.
I will give Kishma 1 platinum for identifying the feather.
Thanks. Where'd you get this?
I had it, I got it back from the Aboleth Cave.
Oh, that makes sense. Fair enough.
The other loot I didn't tell you guys about.
It's fine. Wonder platinum.
I give Gishma 1 platinum for identifying.
Where'd you get this?
Oh, the Aboleth, the Abolishment Cave.
I don't recall finding so much money there. Interesting. Sounds
Yeah.
good. 2 platinum.
Yeah. Hey, Dubak, how you doing?
Doing well. Rough times,
Yeah.
Things are tight.
You hear jingles in our pockets.
It's not because none of us have even tried to buy super expensive shit in a while.
Yeah, that's good.
The
you got your
money's
2
pretty
gold back.
inconsequential for the most part. So,
Yeah.
You got your 2 gold back.
but who
actually.
knows? You guys are in fucking magic item metropolis, so might want to fucking look around. So,
Very true.
I want
I'm
a hat.
gonna buy succubus.
there's actually a really cool hat that might actually super interest you guys. But
Oh, my.
Oh,
yeah, it was in the last campaign. It was really useful.
can't remember. Did we have it and use it, or did it just exist in that world?
It
you
existed and you
have
guys knew of it, but
Oh,
But we were
it was saved
failures.
for a very special vampire slayer. Well, that's the session. Any questions, comments, concerns?
That's fun.
I have
Nothing
one for
very much.
Avi.
Yeah,
Would you like to? How many of these you may be joining us on? I'm curious. Excited.
I guess as far as it goes for my character, because I'm assuming I'm still just a side character implemented. So
I mean, if you were planning on playing regularly, I see no rights to have you not be considered a party member. We sure had way more suspension of disbelief when we paired up with each other at the beginning.
Yeah. So
And you'll
Well,
prove very useful
whatever,
being
it
a
was-
rogue. I'm sure you'll earn trust.
I do like how that tied in.
yeah, no, he actually made
That worked well.
the character before too.
Yeah.
So
good.
That's awesome.
it was oh man,
because you're like maybe we should look for another rogue, and that was the next session was planned. So it's just amazing.
A rogue appears.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. And that was a good fight scene once we got started. So
Indeed. Yeah, those cool monsters.
I'll try to look into this a little bit more and get quicker with it though.
Dude.
yeah. So.
Oh, and we gotta get your legs fixed too. Hashem.
Yeah. So now
Yes,
your walking
yeah.
speed's at 20. And so
Yeah, I
you,
put a little effect thing in. That
yeah.
does
Oh, cool.
So yeah. You have a little bit of
I'm sure we
a
can
little bit
figure
of
it
a nerve damage, more or less. So
We'll get Olga, the German nurse, to massage
Yeah.
you.
I'm down. I was just gonna go harass those guards later. Be like, heal me, knave. See what happens.
Is walk speed the same as movement?
No. Walk speed is like because you like jog basically in battle.
Okay.
So. Oh, cool. That's a good way to do temporary effects. It's actually really good. I didn't think about that. Oh wow, you actually that's actually really cool. You actually
Wait,
completely
what?
did it too. That's
What?
no,
Me?
because like you actually did the actual like data attributes movement walk. And you did override.
Yeah, bro. Fucking big brain.
How did you do that? That's so
Felt
cool.
it.
I
Came to me. I rolled a natural 20.
That's
He
awesome.
knows the way of the Zuck.
Yeah. It's a cool
Awesome.
system, honestly.
He's
Whenever
a
we
Zuck
like dig deeper
mister.
into it, I'm like, this Foundry's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy we switched over every single day. Even though we have problems like this, it's so much better.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
agreed.
Well, I think that the only big issue too was there's just opening a new person.
Yeah, there was a little bit of issue. I think the it actually does. Oh, it actually updated, but James, fucking asshole. James earlier fucked
I
with
knew
it.
it had to be him.
so what happened was I was messing with it earlier, and I clicked instead of clicking log out like I just clicked return to setup, so that lets people see all of my shit. And so when I clicked something that managed my modules, then it finally updated all of my shit. It finally did, which basically unfucked everything. So
Yay!
yeah,
So maybe we don't do that.
I don't wanna do that
Obviously.
again. Yo, Jesus Christ, the nurse gift. Jesus.
It's your fault for letting me see all that, Mitchell.
I didn't think you were
Oh,
actually
Get
gonna
out of
fuck
here,
around
Dr.
with it.
Berg.
Yeah. So,
You wouldn't have
Yeah,
signed up for
what's your guys'
Facebook if you didn't
plans,
want me to sell your soul.
for next session.
What was that?
Plans for next session is still going to the church.
Yes.
I knew that I kind of did that in the middle, but that's all. It was all for the story. So
If it works out, I got magic stores and people I'd like to go talk to.
yeah, totally. It'd be definitely
Yeah,
upper.
I'm down
upper,
to stick around for that and not my own thing.
And of course, the king sequence, I'm sure, will be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys can convince him to even talk to the king beyond just oh, his robes? Weird. Okay, bye.
or we could try to. I mean, this is the place where people know the king's out and about. So if we want to utilize them, this is the place to do it.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys know about the king?
I mean, he's the royal consort. He's not actually like the monarch.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
son.
yeah. So
We could
I mean,
slip
that's
like a
still high level
letter
noble.
in his clothes when we return it to him. Be like, hey, bro, your wife is cheating.
We should assassinate the king, then have Khazar replace him.
I was just about to say that.
holy shit.
Long live the king!
That's some high level shit.
That'd be kind of cool though.
Endgame, I'm down.
Yeah, we could pull it off.
I mean,
like,
I don't know if
could you
that's even
imagine if-
useful to us.
Okay,
the
either that's the
plan
end game
in-
for Khazar, because it's like now Khazar has to be the king for the rest of his life, unless he wants to break this.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. Like, I'll just have disguise self. Like, I don't have some shape shifting power, so it would just be until someone figured it out. Like, wait,
How long does
It's
disguise
time for you to
last?
make a royal
1 hour.
heir.
Okay.
Can't
You
do
can only
it
show for
for
an
Uh,
hour at a time.
That's enough time to declare war.
Yeah. By the way, the hat I was talking about was hat of disguise. So it's always.
That makes sense.
But the thing is, the disguise has to also be wearing a hat. So
Oh,
it'd be really
well,
funny.
perhaps.
Yeah, I guess that would also really work. Yeah, totally. But it'd be funny if it was just like now you're the king, but you just have a top hat on all the time. So-
Honey, why does our child have scales?
dude, there's Fairhaven, Washington too.
Really?
Yeah, it's in Bellingham.
Yeah, I want to get the Time Lord's books checked out, as well as the beans, and maybe a few other things.
I mean,
Yeah, totally. I was.
I guess you didn't identify the beans yet. So.
Yeah. So,
I was gonna look into some kind of university context to look at the mourning corrupted corpses. That could
Yeah.
be useful.
The units have to
Also,
deal
might
with.
as well combine all.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's possible, I'd love to fucking like start a fucking magic bean farm if that's even remotely possible. Like, if the Mornland soil is like magic infused, if I plant beans in Mornland soil, does it make magic beans?
I love that.
The tea shop bit was actually really clever.
Ahab's magic was like radial in the environment.
That's true. He leaves his little magic goo everywhere.
I was just imagining I was rewatching Avatar recently, fucking Uncle Iroh and Zuko when they're in the Earth
Yeah,
Kingdom.
that's exactly what it was. Yeah, and
Because
it's
this is Bossing Say.
yeah, and it's like pretty illegal to like cast spells in like cities without good reason, you know. And so I just imagine like Khazar like firebolts, and he's like, "He just cast a firebolt in the city." It's like, no, it's a tea shop.
Performance art.
Yeah,
With it.
Easy game.
no,
No, that's awesome.
but yeah.
Oh my god, is Dubok gonna become Uncle Iroh?
I don't think he has enough serenity or patience to do that.
Yeah,
but
no.
Some
Dubok's-
very
Dubok's-
dramatic things would have to happen.
Dubok after he got his glove back, he's been doing so much better on his rolls. Holy shit!
Can I ask why that was taken away, or is that something we have to RP? 'Cause I'm done.
I was a
So
dumbass.
yeah, so he basically said no to his god,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
the god got really mad. It was basically when you guys were
see.
fighting the shieldy guy and then the dwarf that was like running after him as Zubok was running away. Basically, it's pretty against his god to. This is stuff that maybe you've learned throughout him talking. His god is against running away. His god is against being a pussy, and his god is against. His god gave him gifts which he didn't pay attention to, so therefore he got punished.
I see.
His god was calling him a pussy ass bitch.
Which it's a complicated relationship because I'm trying to be like a Chad that doesn't listen to anyone while also listening to my god
Yeah.
who's trying to overlord over me
Yeah.
and telling me not to be. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you were pulling, like, the sunbeams shit, and, like, I mean, I don't know if that's specifically linked, but you were kicking some serious ass.
Yeah.
It's funny, his rolls got better in combat, too. It's like, actual Bane.
I'm gonna start swinging that fucking gauntlet around some more, dude.
Dude,
You're so strong with it.
the fucking I've been sitting on
The abilities.
Yeah.
I need I got the hit points now.
And you got the AC too. So yeah, if I would also still recommend that you look
Wait,
at that shield again. So.
Duncan, what's your 8 or your constitution again?
It is 14.
Do you mind if I ask how much HP you have? I'm considering giving him the necklace.
Oh, okay.
Might be better on him.
Is it attuned?
Yeah, I mean, you would have to, but it gives you a it makes you fucking beefy boy. Like, it made me beefy. And I'm Khazar. Like,
Yeah.
I think next session I'll be opening up about my magic items a bit more
okay.
now that we're in town.
Yeah.
So we can maybe
I think there was a little bit of a stipulation that because you were the one that drew the card, you're the one that has to wear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I would keep my necklace.
That and also, Dubok's kind of loaded to the teeth already. So
Yeah.
So
dropping magic items. Oh shit! Don't pick up that platinum. That's mine.
yeah. So. Yeah, because you haven't even used your plate armor yet, and the plate armor is so good. All your shit's so good.
It's the
Secret god.
curse of Dubok.
Yeah, just look at your shield again at some point too. So.
Yeah.